Yeah, and I cannot stress this enough. Who? Yeah. Who even? Hi, everybody. Sorry for no music. I'll get that on in just a second. Oh, fuck. I forgot to vote for. God damn it, Musico. Why must you be like this? We're very. Welcome to the most professional D&D podcast on the internet. We take our jobs very seriously, supposedly. Hey, and this popsicle I found. No, that was company meetings. No, that was suggestions. Everybody, don't tell him. Don't tell him shit. Uh, maybe. Yeah, I fucking love those. Yeah. Oh wait.
No nat ones.
Sorry, they didn't hear any of our conversations for the past 2 minutes. I did not.
They didn't fucking hear us.
Nope.
That's good. All we were talking about
You
was
did
pocket
it
lint and
again.
popsicles.
Listen, all right. I'm a very professional D&D podcaster. Uh, that's it. That's the end of my statement.
My favorite part of the Noctasia podcast is watching the DM develop schizophrenia.
What kind of
I'm
creatures do you see, friend?
I'm trying my best here. All right. What do you mean song
I know,
not
it's okay.
found?
It's okay.
No,
Oh,
it's
no.
not okay. All right. Hang on.
What wouldn't be our D&D live stream if there wasn't any scuff?
I know it would be a
Stuff
much.
is required.
Yeah, I agree. It would be a much better D&D podcast.
Not true. It's impossible.
We're all gonna die in this fight.
Music doesn't want to start just because it knows we're gonna die.
Do I actually have to go and get Ioti back? Are you kidding me? All right, fucking.
Music knows something we don't.
Friendship over with Music Co. Iote's my new best friend now.
Well, they were the best friend up until they decided to take a shit live on stream.
Then we switched to the side chick, and now she's fucking up. Time to go back.
Bro, I wish there was a side chick. We don't even have that shit.
Yeah. Damn music players.
All right, we're gonna fucking try this again. Ioti, you're back. You got one shot to make it work. You work for us on the Sunday
bud.
games. Oh my god. Oh, Ioti, I missed you so much. Fucking get out of here, mother.
Iote, my beloved.
Fucking get out of here, musical. I don't want to see your stupid face again. Ah. There we go. Everything's fixed. Hello, chat. We're the Corner Crits. Please don't look too hard. Please don't look at our whole ass as we fucking display it on screen.
Uh-huh.
Throw that ass in a circle.
Trying to think here.
Oh no, he's
Protection
thinking.
from evil, protection from good and evil would be really bad, I imagine.
It's not gonna
Because-
matter if he hits you.
Doesn't matter, yeah. Because he's not a celestial, he's a dude. Well,
He's a
if
dude.
we're inside of his little
He's a dude.
void, is he a
He's a-
celestial?
He's a,
Just
Goliath.
I know, but
he's a Goliath. He's not a celestial. He's just a paladin.
I mean because like we're fighting his fucking essence here.
That doesn't change what he is. That doesn't change what he is.
Or does it?
I mean, there's only one way to find out. You use the spell, and if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, you're gonna take the whole damage.
I can't wait to for the fucking time to expire on its domain or its forgotten realm, and then fucking we all poof out. All the soldiers are just dead, and Anastasia's gone, and then Valdis spins around to Derringer like, great, now nobody gets her.
I just want to see like a black scorch mark when we get out of this fucking forgotten realm.
And and then Derringer goes, "No, I'm still taking care. Most of your party is fucking toast."
We're just all down on the ground.
You fucking bully me.
You're all like, you're all unconscious, and Valor just picks up his head. No, nobody gets her. I mean, technically, yes, I am going to kill her. So,
Why you bully me?
you're right.
Just find her when you're not alive.
I gotta be honest with you, Validus. This does not fucking inspire me to not kill her now. In fact, it only emboldens my current choice. So, I've never been more certain now of my choice than I am right now. So,
This didn't change anything. This didn't change anything.
I've never been more sure I wanted to kill my own goddaughter ever since 5 seconds ago.
yeah, you see that black spot on the ground? Her name was Carla. She had a family. And now I have to go and tell her family that she's a spot on the ground. So, yeah, the time for guilt is over.
Who's more stubborn, Validus or Derringer?
Validus.
Damn.
That's not really much of a hard. Like it's not really hard to be like, yeah, no.
Anyway, welcome everybody to session 21 of Noctasia, of Noctasia, Journey of the Cowardly Princess. I'm scared for my life and for my players' lives, mostly my own though, because I feel like by the end of this session, all of my players are gonna try and kill me in real life, or in Minecraft. We're not sure yet. But you know, I've also, in a sense, kind of made peace with the fact that, yeah, this is how things should have gone. Or how they're always going to go, in a sense. Who's ready to get started?
Yippee!
I can't wait.
I'm in
my
danger.
My favorite part of the live play campaign was watching Validus and Derringer compete for the best worst dad award.
Or the
You
worst
think Derringer not a father?
Oh,
These
how old is
motherfuckers
Derringer?
are both competing for last place.
He's pretty old for Goliath.
That man is.
There,
Oh,
give her to me. At least I'll live longer. You know.
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure Riley mentioned what his age was, but I don't remember what it was. All I
He's like
remember is that he saying,
85. He's old
yeah,
as fuck.
all I remember is him saying that he's really old for Goliath.
Derringer is in the equivalent of a person's 90s.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He'll still kick our ass.
Damn Master Roshi ass.
He's got that
Uh,
old man strength.
Yeah.
As everybody, as anime tells us, the older you are, the more you kick ass. What are you? Do you have dementia? Double strength.
This is true.
He has
Annie.
dementia. Times 2 on damage.
I love my stat multipliers. Anyway, I forgot to write an opening crawl, so it's gonna be somewhat impromptu. But oh well. When last we left our heroes, Validus the Shadar-Kai Paladin, Arthas the Human Fighter, Lorien the Azamar Rogue, Isaac the Bard, and Everly the High Elf Wizard. Our heroes took just a brief moment to catch their breath after the battle with the Ravenous Void, to ponder on why the sky was the way it was, and to wonder what came next. Well, what came next came right up to them, as the shade of Tealgrin the Ravenous approached them and guided them towards the cavern in which the last of the Iron Dragon eggs was hidden. After returning the egg to Fulgrim, who broke down in tears of joy for the party, the shade of Tealgrin became one with Fulgrim, restoring his wings to some degree, as did the Iron Wormling souls, who became one with the party, granting them a sliver of their power, and a very important tool for the rest of their journey. After being rescued by Marissa and enjoying a wonderful feast, Marissa helped the party sneak out of town and get them one step closer to their goal, the border between Norfera and South Thunda. But as the party crossed the border, as they ventured into a somewhat narrow, canyon-like path, and as dogs fucking make a ruckus in my over there in the corner, the party was stopped by one Captain Cobalt Derringer and a just absolute battalion of knights and archers that blocked any hope of escape for our party. Derringer unveiled a strange technique, something called a Forgotten Realm, which trapped our party in a stone coffin. As we return to our heroes, the journey of the cowardly princess continues. Alright, good. Everything's working this week. Thank goodness. As we return to our heroes, the party finds themselves in a massive stone tomb-like structure, surrounded on either side by statues of giant humanoid figures with laughing faces of cats and dogs sneering at them mid-laughter. Behind them, this hall seems to stretch infinitely, no sight of the end even possible from where they're standing. And before them, with Frostbrand in hand, stands Derringer before a large set of rune-covered great stone doors. And Derringer takes a deep breath. All of the Mountain King.
What the fuck? What did you do?
Hmm. What was necessary, Validus? I can't. You all have left me no choice.
Where's the princess?
She is fine. Outside of this place. Normally, such a technique would be wasted on the likes of you. But I can no longer take any chance of your escape, if you choose to be my enemies.
Left you no choice. Left you no choice? Motherfucker, you've left us no choice! I have been nothing but lenient with you. I let you track us. I let you fight Tesla with us. I let you help Fulgrim. I tolerated your presence. And yet here you are.
Mid-conversation, or as you go off on Derringer, you just midway through, you just see him roll his eyes in exasperation with you. Should have left them in. And like, it's not subtle. It's like almost exaggerated of an eye roll.
Mm-hmm. Like like that type of
Mm-hmm.
thing. Yeah.
Do you even realize what you're doing? Have you looked up at the sky recently? We did something good.
I'm sure you are very proud of yourself, Valdis. But unlike you, I'm not willing to let my people suffer in perpetuity just to appease my own emotions.
So your plan is to kill the only people trying to save the world?
I'm going to kill the thing which is cursing this world.
Have you not noticed the fucking swirly eyes that people are getting that make them want to kill Anastasia? Are you so fucking dense that you can't realize that maybe this evil entity wants her dead? Do you not realize that if you kill her, you're playing into her hands, you cosmic dumb fuck?
Cast detect poison and disease.
On who? War doesn't have it anymore.
He simply stands there and stares at you.
What even is this place, Derringer? Where have you brought us? Are we still in the canyons? As I kind of inspect the space around me. I like physically touch one of the sides of the walls and stuff, like that are near me.
Mm-hmm. It is
See if they're like.
It is smooth stone, very professionally carved, and it is chilled to the touch.
How does one even gain a power such as this? I just kind of say under my breath.
I could bore you with all the details, all the all the long-winded explanations and details about how this power works, but I'm not so foolish. It's very simple. I've learned my own true name, and that grants me certain rights that others are not so lucky to possess.
Let me guess, your true name is Derringer the Delusional? As I grin at him.
Does Derringer have like the spiral eyes, by the way?
First, in response to you, Arvis, when you say that, you actually see the slightest smirk of amusement on his face. And to you, Valdis, no, he does not have the spiral eyes.
This is his own will.
For God's sake, Derringer. We have done everything that we could have to fix Norfera. Why are you here? How do you know that killing Anastasia fixes things? You don't. It's a gamble, and if you fucking lose, what happens then?
While they're talking, do I have time to kind of walk up to Isaac and hand him something?
Yeah, I'll grant you the ability to do one thing. Yes.
I'm just gonna give him a like a. Is it possible to hand out like a part of the healer's kit,
I don't think so. It's one
or is
stationary
it
thing.
just charges? I
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
sure if
It's
it's like.
it's charges.
Oh, okay, then I wouldn't do it.
Okay. You see him take one final breath, Validus. Everything I knew to be true has been taken from me. The only thing I have left is the faith in my brother. He was a fool, a dastard even, but never once did he do wrong by me. And he begins, as you watch as he flips the sword like blade down and begins to like reach it back towards him, like back behind him. If he says that this is the way, then by the gods, by his will I live. And he will plunge the sword into the ground. And you hear as the great stone doors behind him begin to open, and this bluish whitish light floods in as gusts of chilled, like bone freezing air rushes in, and not only do you all feel frozen to the bone, your heads begin to feel light and wobbly. And I need you all to roll initiative.
Fuck.
If this rolls low, I'm changing my dice.
Okay, 18. I'm taking 18.
I got 18 as well.
Hell yeah.
Nat fucking one, baby. Let's go.
Hell yeah!
I got 18 too.
10.
3 18s? What the hell?
And a
Three
nat one.
18.
Don't forget the nat one. The most important roll of them all.
Hell yeah, Lord. Hell yeah.
Get the bad rules out early, you know?
Yeah.
That's rogues. Let's go.
Alright, so it's gonna go Validus, Arthas, and then Everly in terms of you're all getting 18s, because I believe Everly has a +2, Arthas has a +3, and Validus a +4. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, these are very interesting rolls.
So you got 18, 18, 18. 10 and 5. Okay.
Alright. Fucking. I'm not nervous.
At all.
I'm not nervous, you're nervous. Shut up.
I'm not nervous at all. What are you talking about?
I fucking hope that we go before Derringer, because holy shit.
I'm certainly not.
High five.
Laura, how much health do you have?
Not enough for this fight.
26?
Okay. I have 3 more than you. Fuck, okay.
Damn,
Okay.
bragging now?
I
I see how it is.
No,
before
I'm just saying because then I can't back off.
before we start the fight, I need to check one thing. Just to make sure I'm doing this right. Let's see.
I challenge Derringer to a dragon chess battle.
I should do it because I'm cheap.
My sleight of hand is not great, but I'll try.
Just you
Actually,
wait.
it's decent. What the fuck? Why do I have a +3 in sleight of hand? Oh, because of my dexterity.
Yeah, your dicks, your dicks. Just you wait. When I get expertise, I'm checking that inside. Just you wait. I'll never lose a chess match again. No.
Just always getting out of your responsibilities with me.
Yep.
All right.
Do it.
Are you all ready to begin?
Yep.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yep.
Mm.
All right. Let me just lower this a bit, just in case it starts loud. I always forget how it starts. As we begin, the Gravers versus Captain Cobalt Derringer.
We are not prepared
A
for this.
long-awaited fucking like 5-month battle here.
We are not prepared for this, but alright.
As the doors open behind him, we start with Hall of the Mountain King at initiative 20. I might need to lower this just a tad.
Motherfuckers got lair actions.
I need everybody within the Forgotten Realm. Please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, my roll 20 just crashed.
Fucking
Oh,
hell
great.
yeah.
Okay.
It just gray screened and then. Oh god! All right, let me load that back up. What the hell?
I got an 18.
15.
What save? Sorry.
Con
My shit
save.
just
On.
con save.
18
Okay.
as well.
Fuck, y'all are past it. I'm here with a 6. It's lore accurate Validus.
21.
Okay. Let me just grab what I need to grab.
21.
Get those good rolls in now. You're gonna need them. Where are they?
I was gonna say, why is your con so high? And I was like, oh, you have a +6? Fuck.
Yeah, baby.
All right. I have good news and I have bad news. Which you want to hear first?
The good news.
All right. Arthas saves.
Oh,
Ah,
just
Oh.
Arthas.
all of us failed except for Arthur.
Holy.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
Okay. This is bad.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Everybody who. All right. Arthas, you take. I believe this is accurate. So that's. Arthas, you take 12 damage. 12 cold damage. Everybody else
Oh.
takes 24.
I'm unconscious.
Are you actually
I'm down.
fucking? What the fuck?
Isaac and Emily are down.
I'm at 5 HP.
As the cold air bursts in and fucking chills you to their bones. Literally, to anyone who's unconscious, you literally freeze in place, like a statue.
Okay, who's still up?
To be clear, that is just for flavor.
4.
How much HP does Lore have?
2.
2. Wait, what's your max HP?
26.
26. Fuck.
Who has the healing
Oh.
potions?
I have a healing. I have 1 healing potion.
I thought it
Alrighty.
was you. I thought it was you, Valus, and Emily.
Nope. I don't have nothing.
Okay. Alright.
Lord doesn't have any either.
Damn. Round 1. Our spellcasters are down and we're all low. Oh god.
All right, Arthas.
It's
Sorry,
not
no,
even his
Validus.
turn.
Validus, it's your turn.
Ah!
As he looks down upon you, Validus, Arthas, he asks you, "Where's your bravado now? All that spit and fire, where is it?"
The cold never bothered me anyway.
That's what we should name this fucking episode.
I see you're joking because you're scared. It's me. I see you're joking because you're scared.
Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna need it. Bonus action, activate the Eldritch Claw tattoo.
A
Fuck.
rippling
Christ.
claw of inky darkness bursts from your arm, extending your reach considerably.
Fuck. Yeah, I move back one space. As I'm jumping back, I kind of swing, shouting, "Right here!" Fuck.
Yeah? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Real quick, there's another effect. As you start your turn,
Oh.
before you make your attack, I need you to roll me another con save.
Oh no. Oh no.
14.
The lightheadedness you were feeling before only increases as the world begins to turn blurry. You feel the air being sucked out of your lungs. Alright, what do you want to
This
do?
man is diabolical.
So what does that mean, though?
Uh,
Can I still attack? Or
let me read to make sure I have this correct. I believe
Or my
it's...
sour Skittles. I need some sugar.
You make all melee ranged and spell attacks, as well as ability checks with disadvantage. Yeah? What's the matter? You wanted to fight, didn't you?
that's a 9 to hit.
He doesn't even move his full body. He just tilts his head as your claw goes so far beyond its target.
What are you doing, cheating fucker?
He laughs at you. Cheating? Honor. That's for people who wish to lose.
I'm gonna get my fucking hands around you, Derringer. Breaking your neck in 6 ways.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
As your turn
That's all I can
ends,
do. Bonus action. Fuck.
as your turn ends, your brain, the lightheadedness clears up. Arth, it's now your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna bonus action Second Wind, see if I can get some healing.
Yep,
It's a
yep.
D10 plus 2.
Good idea.
Probably should be. Probably should be.
Hopefully
Does
it's
he have
high
to-
enough.
Does he have to make the con save at the start of his turn too?
7. As if I attack him, right?
It is supposed to be at the start of your turn, but if go ahead, your healing won't be affected by it. So
Okay. I got a little bit of a heal. Con save, you said?
con save, yes.
Okie dokie, artichoke. Wow, I'm gonna use... It's not gonna matter, probably. So 9. So I have disadvantage on attacks and savings for right now?
Attacks and ability checks, yes.
Okay, I'm going to walk up to him, and I'm gonna try to attack him.
All right.
Because screw it, you know? Let's see here. Disadvantage. Rolls a dice. A natural 20 and an 8. So 15 total.
Ooh.
A 15 will unfortunately not hit.
What? This guy doesn't have armor on. What the fuck?
I will just say to him, if you're not going to play fair, then I guess I won't play fair either. And I'll end my turn.
Good on you. All right. Everly, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Make me a con
Oh,
save,
death
please.
save. Oh, no.
All right.
Yeah, I'm down.
Death save.
So what do I gotta make?
Roll
Oh, yeah,
some
that's
flat
it.
d20.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
That's a 5.
That is a
Sweet
failure.
God. This man's gonna fuck. We're gonna die.
I think his turn's coming up.
Yeah, his turn's coming up too.
He's not fucking around.
It'd be an alpha move if he just walks away from Arthur and just goes towards Valus.
Yeah, walk straight towards Valdus.
That's an alpha
Does my
move.
head clear as well at the end of my turn?
It does.
Okay. Just in case for opportunity attack reasons.
It is now Anastasia's turn.
Mhm.
It's gonna roll.
All right.
It's gonna roll a courage. Not that you see this. All right, that makes sense.
To 0, man. 0.
Good job, Anastasia. Proud of you.
All right, so she's
Yeah.
she's gonna do things behind the scenes. Don't worry about it. It's nothing important. I'm sure.
Right. Cool.
All right, now it's Derringer's turn.
All right.
So many
Yeah.
options, so little time. Do, 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 do.
This will be a quick fight.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably taking up the
Who's got their backup characters ready?
I do.
I do.
Currently working on one at the moment.
I don't.
Currently working on one.
Morbid Rizzler is made. He's got to finish up the
Pretty sure
backstory.
if Everly takes damage, she's just dead.
No. That's melee. That's melee.
Is it melee
if-
only?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
if she.
If
she gets
hit,
critted. If she
yeah,
gets
if she
critted.
gets hit in melee, she'll get 2 death saves and die. If she gets hit by the effect of the realm, she'll have 1. So she has like 2 left.
All right, I'm gonna roll a d6. Who wants to be 1 and 2? Who wants to be 2, 3, and 4? And who wants to be 5 and 6?
I'll be 6.
I'll be 4.
No. Okay, let me rephrase. Validus, Lorian, and Arthas.
Yeah, I'll be
Oh,
5
okay.
and 6.
I'll be 1 and 2.
I'll be 3 and 4.
All right, cool.
Hit me. Hit me.
All right. As he slowly turns to you, Arthas, he calls out,
Yes.
"Get up, girl. You still have a role to play." And he's going to cast Healing Word at first level on you, Everly.
This
Okay.
man is a
He's playing with his
fucking
food.
Chad. Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's just gonna bash us around.
Playing with
Everly,
his food.
you take 5. You gain 5 healing.
Okay.
And then he's gonna
Alright.
turn to you, Arthas.
I just have a big smile on my face. I'm a battle junkie.
You see the smallest smirk on his face. You sure you're ready?
No, but I've never been afraid to die.
Fair enough. And he's going to just reel back and no, he's gonna roll an unarmed strike against you.
Oh my
Nice
god,
swords in
really
there.
is.
We gotta rip that
Holy-
fucking sword out of the ground.
That's 23 to hit you, which I assume hits.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, and he is gonna roll a level 1 Divine Smite.
Oh, bro. He's
So-
not even taking use.
Makes sense to me.
Arthas, he grabs you by like the front of your armor and pulls you up towards him as he bashes his skull into yours.
Ow!
Ding. I'm wearing a helmet, so ow. For who the bell tolls.
Man, he really clocked your dome.
Yeah. All I hear is ringing. Oh my god.
All right. Do you resist radiant or bludgeoning?
Fuck. Neither, I don't think. I don't got any resistances.
All right, then in total you take 21 damage.
Oh,
I'm down. That was my exact hit points.
Bruh.
All right.
He's got one attack left too.
Dude, an unarmed strike does 21 damage with Divine
Oh.
Smite. Jesus.
And
Why
improved
are we fighting a
smite.
level 15 character?
Yeah, bro. Why? Why?
Okay.
We need to get that sword out of the ground. Maybe stab him with it. I don't fucking know.
Validus, heads or tails?
Heads.
All right.
Oh shit, he's got multiple attacks. Oh my god.
With Arthas down, he turns and looks to you, Lorian. You're gonna be a problem, and
Oh,
then just
no.
slowly walks to you, towards you,
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
and he's going to ask, "Is there anywhere you'd prefer to be hit?"
Oh,
Not the face.
Understood. And he's gonna go for a gut punch.
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
17 to hit.
That does hit barely, but it hits.
Okay. That is that. Okay, hold on. I need to pull out the calculator for this.
Well, I have 2 HP, so
Yeah, I know, but he's casting level 1 smite on you, so I just need to, catch all my bases, you know?
Lorian
It's
dead.
not fucking around.
if it matters, I'm resistant to radiant actually, and
Oh.
necrotic.
Oh, okay. Then I have to reduce that by 3. And-
Asmar, baby.
hey, it could help.
I'm
You never know.
resistant to radiant.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
it takes the
you still
nat one
take-
that he
you still
rolled on
take-
the 1 dice. Wink, wink.
Okay, you still take 17 points of damage.
20 points, actually.
Fuck.
So overkill by 10. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
And he and unlike Arthas, he catches you and gently lowers you to the ground, Lorian.
Sweet
Oh,
of him. Okay.
I was
You're-
just a bag of stones to him.
He then looks to you, Validus. What's the matter? Nothing witty to say anymore?
Don't hurt them.
All right, then.
Stick to me.
That's what you want. That'll end his turn. They're gonna do stuff. They're gonna do stuff. It's back to the Hall of the Mountain King.
Wait, it's not my turn? Oh shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Isaac, it would be your turn. Roll me a death saving throw.
Yep. I'm letting you know, I just thought about this after the fact. I was like, oh, if I roll a natural 1 and that Mountain King effect hits, I'm dead. So, just don't roll a natural 1.
We don't know if it hits fallen people though.
I'm good. 15.
15.
That's 1 success.
All right. Now, as we return to the top of the round order, Isaac, Arthas, and Lorian, as you are unconscious, you do not have to make the con save.
Oh, Laura also did not get a
Wait,
turn.
Lord needs, yeah, Lord was after me.
What am I doing with my,
Yeah, save
with my
time.
life? God damn. All right, Laura.
Lord was
It's
after me.
okay.
All right. Not that it's gonna matter for much longer, but I now have you added to the initiative. Lorian, go ahead and roll me a death saving throw, please.
Typical rogue, you forget about them.
Nat 1?
Oh, cool.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Oh, Jesus.
No.
That's 2 failures, right? Count them 2?
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay. Let me go ahead and think about what I want for my backup character.
All right, Lorian, Arthas, and Isaac, you do not have to make the con save, but as Derringer looks to Lorian, then to you, Validus, he says, "Just give in if you don't want them to die." And Validus and Everly, I need you to make me con saves.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're gonna freeze again.
14.
14!
No!
Failure!
Oh, bro. We're all
It's
dead.
over.
We're all gonna down. Yeah, we're all gonna get down.
I'm gonna roll damage just because I think it's funny.
And it's over.
Like I said, 5 minutes or 4 hours.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That opening round where it fucked up me and Emily, that shit fucked us.
Yeah, that ruined all my plans.
Yeah, same.
Again, you take 24 points of cold damage.
Oh,
Jesus
Yep,
Christ!
I'm down.
Down.
okay.
And with that, the party, as hey Smushbug, they're all dead.
Smoosh! Help! He killed us!
Oh,
And
damn
I'll
it.
do it again.
This
As
was never
the
winnable. Take the princess and leave.
as the cold chills you to your bones. As you all fall to the ground unconscious. You all black out. And as you all fade from consciousness, congratulations, everybody. You all gain a point of madness.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, God! God damn it!
As this
Or we mark that on our
over,
character sheet if we do.
I have that written down. Don't worry too much
Oh,
about
you
it,
have. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
because unfortunately, I can't create a homebrew.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. 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 A homebrew status effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't believe you just freaking wrecked us all.
Well, it was inevitable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the man's a renowned hero. He's fought things harder than us. I'm not surprised
Oh
that
yeah.
he just
Oh
destroyed
yeah.
us.
He is a renowned hero. That's true.
We're level 2. We're level 2. I don't think we
Yeah.
were gonna survive.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And you know what the worst part is? I'd planned for all. I don't have enough planned for the rest of this session now. Haha.
Great. Love that.
It's okay.
So got another
Yes, it
3
happens.
hours. Still got another 3.5 hours.
It's okay, we fuck
Yeah.
around enough. We'll figure out something, don't worry. Jailbreak
Yeah.
time, woo!
All right. Give me a moment. I need to find some appropriate music. Do. I wonder if this might actually be the best one to do.
You know what? This is actually a very good realization to all of us because, like, we've been getting nothing but wins this entire time. This is the first time we've actually genuinely just lost.
We've been barely winning though.
Ego of winning constantly. This is about right to get put into place.
For record, we no longer need the roll 20.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
Noted.
What if I
Noted.
want to stare at our little profile pictures being all dead for a little bit
Yeah.
longer?
What if I
Huh?
want to
Yeah,
do
if you,
that?
yeah,
You know what?
if you want to cling on to the hopeless past, then sure.
Maybe I
I
do.
will. I will hang on to
Mhm.
the pro. It's what defines our future.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna need all of you to do, or no, rather,
Mhm.
because I believe Lorian's been the only one to meet her. So, Isaac, Arthas, Everly, and Validus, I need you to all roll D100s. Let's see who gets the highest.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, definitely not me.
46.
Rolled a 7.
Definitely not me.
Please
I rolled a
roll a
12.
1. Please roll a 1. Don't be me. Don't be me. Lie. 75.
Oh my god.
75.
I love that. Don't be me. Don't be me. Don't be me.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. What a session this has been so far. Don't worry though, we'll get back to that in a few minutes. Not Arthas, Isaac. Don't you worry about that. As consciousness fails you, You kind of begin to drift in and out. For the record, even though some of you are making death saving throws, you are all stabilized. Well, everybody except for Validus. Validus. Consciousness
Oh,
comes
the lowest.
in and out for you. You don't have to make death saving throws, but you are in a very bad way. Your eyes, try and force them open every now and then, and as you do, you see scrambling soldiers. You see Derringer barking orders. You see the sky shift darker and darker as night approaches. And then, as night is on the cusp of overtaking the twilight, you open your eyes just a crack once again and see Derringer. His voice is hazy, but you hear him say something along the lines of, "Is off is enough. Danger too. No more chances." As he begins to approach you, frostbrand in hand.
Can I try and get to my feet?
Roll me a Constitution saving throw. Actually, no, a Strength saving throw.
Okay.
Because you feel heavy.
17.
As you slowly begin to pick yourself up, every twist, every snap, every tendon tightening is another kind of hell that you go through. And as you look around, you see your party members, all of them being treated by the soldiers who had surrounded you not but a few hours ago. Has it even been hours? You can't tell anymore. Your body, your mind is too heavy. And you see Derringer approaching you.
Kind of coughs up a hefty amount of blood. Is Derringer still talking?
No. But he is slowly approaching you.
I only want to do what is right.
He stops about 10 feet from you. And he puts the blade upon his shoulder. He's now reclaimed his armor. And you hear, kind of in a fuzzy tone, "As do I, Validus."
No, you don't. You can't.
And neither can you.
He trusted me.
No, he didn't. Otherwise, he now holds the blade with two hands. He would have told me to protect you too. But he said no such thing.
I was there. As kind of like says with his voice rises so much that he goes pale and kind of just falls to his hands and knees. Again, coughing up more blood. I was there, Derringer. We could have done this together.
And yet you stood against me.
You've been standing against us! Against all of us! We're trying to save the Northern Sea, Derringer. Why don't you get it?
I'm not some
Right?
misinformed fool dancing upon my laurels, Valdis. I've seen more than you could possibly imagine.
Oh, you haven't. Not like this.
Fine then. You can die wrong. And he will hold the blade, the point down towards you upon the ground. But before he can have the blade pierce your chest, ending your life, Valdis, you hear, "Stop! Don't hurt him!" And you hear the sounds of footsteps running over, and a familiar starry hand. Don't start barking. I hear that. A familiar set of starry hands reaching out to shield you as Anastasia comes to your side.
Wait. Okay. Hey, since when could you talk again?
What are you talking about? Derringer asks.
I heard her! He looks to Anastasia before looking back at Derringer. I heard her!
Move away from her, Anastasia. But Anastasia instead chooses to stand and put her arms out in front of you, placing herself between you and Derringer.
Anastasia, don't!
Valdis, you feel your eyes grow heavy. Stand aside, Anastasia. This has to be done. He is a danger to this land, to all lands. Valdis, your eyes begin to close, not of your own volition. And you hear Anastasia say, "You don't believe that, Derringer. I know you don't."
Trying my best to look up at Derringer, gritting teeth. I'll kill you. And then just face down on the ground.
And who knows what happens? Who knows what happens afterward? None can truly say. But that's not quite so important right now. Isaac.
I was hoping you would forget about me. Hello.
Oh, no. Oh, no, there's no forgetting. She never forgets.
Great.
Even after 10,000 years, she hasn't forgotten.
That's looking great. Great.
Isaac, your eyes open. You're not where you were once before. You're not in the canyon. You're in a dark, empty void with only soft sheets of music to cushion you from the hard ground beneath.
Where, where am I? Is he on the ground?
You are on the ground. You're in a pile of uh what's the
sheet
word for
music.
sheet music? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Isaac will sort of just put his hand on the ground and sort of start to get up. Maybe I fell asleep outside the castle again. As he starts to stand up, sort of like squinting his eyes, being like, maybe it's night. As he's like looking around.
You hear whispered so delicately in your ear. Darkness has no preference for day or night. It happens when it so chooses.
I spin around as soon as I hear that voice. Hello?
Right behind you, you see head standing straight up. You see these ugly bird-like feet and talons, great feathered wings of grays and black, eyes covering every bit of flesh upon her face and arms that are not covered by wings, and a broken, spiraling crown, a halo above her head. You see Phobos, her head tilted 90 degrees, much like that of an owl, as she quite calmly says, "What is your preference? Is it night or day? Or do you seek something beyond?"
Hmm. Need to think.
Thinking is
Has to be a
important.
dream. Has to be a dream. Has to be a dream. Has to be a dream. This is all fake news. Do I know the description of what Phobos looks like? Did we get
Arthur,
that?
Arthur showed everyone a picture of her from his mind, from the boy's mind, I think.
And it looked like this.
Exactly like this.
Yeah, Isaac sort of like fully comes to instead of squinting now. He's like visibly like shocked. He will fall on his ass and sort of like start like doing the scrape away thing where he's like trying to back up but on his butt. So he's like trying to like move away from it.
Hmm.
Uh
She puts one
what's the
great
last-
wing over her mouth, and it doesn't quite sound like it, but you have to assume it's a giggle. She goes,
Hmm.
"What is
What do you want from what do you want from me? I'm just a small guy. I'm just a
she?"
musician.
She begins to step towards you, her talons piercing so easily through the sheet music you had once rested upon. What would I like from you? That is an excellent question. It's so rare for mortals to know what others would want. You truly must be a selfless boy.
I just I don't know. I don't know. He sort of like is getting like extremely nervous. I don't understand why I'm here. I shouldn't be here.
You see her kind of look to the right of you, or to you would be your left, as if
Hmm.
noticing something.
Yeah, Isaac in a panic will like immediately snap turn.
You look, and there's nothing there.
Oh god. Oh my god. Very scaredly, he will turn back to where Phobos was.
As soon as you look back, she is like an inch from your face, like squatting down over you. One of her talons very firmly placed on one of your legs to keep you from moving forward.
He throws up like a bunch of sheet music up in the air just for a split second.
What do I want? I want a great many things. I wish to see the light of day, the, the dark of night, the whispers of the winds, and the frights Oh, the frights that you mortals that can concoct.
How about a friendship? As he sort of like
As
tensed up, like with one hand in front of him.
you watch as the sheet music falls like snow around her, and you watch as one particularly large page swipes by, and rather than the face of the horrid owl woman before, you see the face of your mother staring back at you. I would like that very much, Isaac. Oh, you always know the things to say to make someone so happy.
Mama? No, this is a trick. You're trying to trick me.
Oh, no, no. Another sheet music falls, and you see the face of your brother. I only want what's best
What?
for you, Isaac. What's best for everyone in Seostra. Is that really so hard to believe? Without humanity, without the depths and the cruelty and the darkness of your minds, there'll be no frights, no sights, no dark and no light for me to bear witness upon my return. From you, another sheet music falls, and she returns to her old face. There is but one thing I want from you. Something only you can provide me.
Isaac sort of been like trying to close his eyes to stay away from like when his brother was talking. He will slowly open his eyes and sort of look at her.
Roll me an insight check, please.
Okay. Natural one. 5.
As you finally open your eyes, you see the kindest, most gentle smile you've ever seen in your life. You see absolute and true sincerity on her face as she says, I want you to be safe. I want you to be okay. Your fear is some of the most pure and honest I've ever seen in my life. If you were to leave this world in any form, I would be very sad. So what I want from you is for you to get what you want. I want you to leave, Isaac. Leave this foolish party behind. Allow them to continue their mission on their own. It does not concern you. After all, you're no longer the princess's retainer, are you? Your job is over.
You're, you're right.
Your mother is in danger. You know it to be true.
She is.
All I want is for you to go save her. You can do that, can't you?
Yeah.
Good. And I shall take my leave. And I wish you sweet dreams. Although, those aren't exactly in my purview to grant. I wish them upon you, nonetheless. And she will stand up straight, open up her grand wings, and take off into the air, flying away from you.
As she takes off, Isaac will be like, I already know, but my mama said it's bad etiquette. I'm Isaac. What's your name?
She stops, and she turns to you, and she gives you another kind smile. Phobos. I am fear itself, and I will guide you through whatever dangers come your way. Of that I promise. And she will turn again and fly away.
Isaac doesn't say anything else. He just stares at the floor. All the sheet music. Yeah. That's it for him. He'll just be staring at the floor until this dream expires. Thinking.
Okay. All at once, all of you wake up. Your eyes snap open. And you all feel your throats burning from thirst.
I look
Where
around
are
at our
we?
surroundings. Yeah, where are we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did not mean to full screen that. Whoopsie. As you wake up to the sky, dark as all as can be, with only the stars and a crescent moon to light your way. Although upon the ground there is another source of light. You hear a crackling fire lighting up the small canyon where you originally did battle with Derringer.
I struggle to get up to my feet and look around.
You are
Anybody else here besides us?
everyone is alive at 1 HP, and you are all hurting
Right.
badly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is there Derringer, Anastasia, or anyone
Yeah, that's
around
why
us?
I asked. Yeah, that's why I asked if there's anybody here besides us.
As you look around, yes, you see your friends all kind of groggily getting up. You all hear each other's like joints kind of snap as you kind of stretch and force yourselves to sit up.
Well, that went as well as I expected.
Where is he?
Does anybody have an Ambien or something for my head? Still ringing.
You all
Do we have our
hear.
stuff on us?
You do. Nothing's been taken. And you all hear. Oh, good, you're awake.
Huh, yeah.
Spins around. Is it Anastasia?
You all see. Well, for some of you who haven't seen this before, which is, I think, Everly and Validus, you. Actually, and Arthas, I believe. You see.
Yeah, I haven't had madness yet.
As before, unlike before, where Anastasia could be described as like uh, a view of space and the stars and the fucking galaxies that make it up. Instead, you see quite similar. Rather than like a purplish blue, her skin is now black as the night sky above, with countless stars dotting her skin, much clearer than they had been before. Her horns are much larger. Her eyes now red instead of green, and almost as if it was drawn on, a little squiggle mouth that, as it opens, kind of gives the appearance of like shark or like just sharp teeth in general. As she smiles at you all and calls out, "Good, I never thought you'd wake. I was starting to think you wouldn't wake up."
Validus fucking takes it like a jump back. What happened to you? Why can I
can
still
hear you
hear
again.
you? What's going on? Where's Derringer?
I'm
That's fair.
starting to think you have a crush on him, Validus, how often you ask where he is, and how concerned you are
What
with what
happened
he's
to
doing.
Anastasia? What did he do to you?
Anastasia kind of looks at her own hands. Did something happen? I
Uh,
Uh, again,
Emily's gonna rub her eyes, and then she's just gonna put her head down and her hands over her ears. She's gonna be like, Validus, please stop talking. My head hurts.
Well, for one, Anastasia, we can hear you,
yeah, we can hear
and
you. Wait, you can hear her
you're
too?
and you look very how do I put this lightly? Creepy.
You look like you borrow a lot more from your infernal heritage than normal.
I got shit going on in my head. I look past her. Anything else?
uh
I got shit going on, and I've already heard the princess talk to me before. So, anybody else here?
Anastasia just kind of smiles. Yeah, when you kind of responded to me before, Validus, I figured that you had it too. And Isaac, as you
What?
kind of tilt your head, kind of somewhat obscured by the fire, you see a familiar blue glow of a certain Borzoi.
Right. Okay. Okay. It's just a little boyzoid, just a little distance, just a little bit away.
Uh, anything else you wanted to say, Validus, before something happens?
What?
These
That's just panicking over there.
you have the. She'll turn to Validus to you. You can't see it quite yet, but she'll turn to something behind the fire and say, "What'd you call it?" And all of you will hear, "Everyone, please calm down for a moment. I think I can explain everything, if you'll just give me a chance."
Look at the voice.
Is that
Everly
the
lifts her head and
Borzoi?
look at the voice.
You all watch as Onion steps out from behind the fire, their
Yeah.
tail wagging. And you notice something strange. You can't help but notice they've suddenly sprouted a pair of like angelic wings.
Validus like points hard at Onion. Give me one good reason not to throw you in the fire.
That's fair. That's fair. It's just got attacked by its master. That's totally fair.
It takes a seat. Well, there are several good reasons. For one, I have a message for you that you may want to hear. For two, I don't think it would technically kill me anyway, so I don't see what good it would do.
Don't want you fucking following us anymore. Why haven't we killed him yet?
I'm not going to follow you anymore.
Inside
Everly's
check.
just gonna speak up. Validus, just let it speak, please.
Go ahead, roll insight.
23.
It's kind of hard because it's a dog with wings, but generally, by the way, it's kind of like smiling at you. You get the feeling it's probably telling the truth. I mean, why would a dog ever lie?
Isaac's a cat person.
Shit, you're right. That's a okay. Let me rephrase then. That's a lying motherfucker.
No.
No, you
so-
get the feeling it's being honest with you.
Okay.
Its smile, it has like that big dumb dog smile as it wags its tail and looks at you all.
Does the panting.
Fine.
What you
Fine.
do?
You know what? Fine. You may speak, but if I even think that oversized ice troll is anywhere near us, I'm going to kill you and then go kill him.
You really think you can still kill him, Validus?
I don't care if I can or can't. I'm going to fucking try.
Validus,
Oh,
you
and
should
get
look
yourself
down.
killed
Your
and
arm is twisted the wrong way, by the way. I think you should fix that.
so you're just gonna
It's-
kill him and get yourself killed and then be of no use to us? Lovely.
In
I will
fairness,
sit down and listen to Onion while twisting my arm in the correct position.
Everly cringes.
I hate when he does that. Onion, you were saying you mystical angel dog thing?
in fairness, I think Valius actually has a better shot now, considering the
What?
circumstances.
I
Piss
want an
off!
apology for him killing my cat.
Out with
Fuck.
it.
I would request please no more interruptions. I actually have a very limited amount of time to actually be giving you this information. Apologies. Well, actually, hold on. I need to turn the music up just a little bit. 'Cause it's quiet as fuck for the stream.
Because we're just chilling here, I'm just gonna pull out my flute, and I'm gonna use my Song of Rest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you want, everybody
I
go
feel
ahead and
like
take
we
a
need
short
to-
rest.
Yay, I get to roll my hit dice.
When you take a short rest, because I am using Song of Rest, you get to roll an additional like your hit die for free. So you don't get to use one of your hit dice for it.
Okay.
Where
Yeah,
the
you
heck
get an
does...
additional.
So I will.
I believe we get free 3 or 4, right? At level
No,
2.
we get 2 because we're level
2.
2. I rolled
Okay,
max,
so you get free. So you get free total because
that's
I
12.
don't even know where to find
And yeah, I
mine.
get an extra D10, extra hit dice with Song of Rest.
Yep.
Okay.
And I get to roll
7.
3d8.
Back at 20. Damn,
I'm just gonna roll
snapping my arm in
3d8.
place really did fix me up pretty good.
1d10, okay. So I get 1d10.
It's when you roll hit dice, it's plus your Constitution, right? Your Constitution stat.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just the hit dice, or is it
It's
like is it
just-
just the D10, or
I think it might also be your con. Like, if you're
Yeah, I
doing
think it's
three,
on as well.
if you're
Okay, then
doing
I'll add an
3
extra
hit
2
dice
hit
in
points
one
for it.
roll, like you only get to add your con bonus once per short rest.
Yeah. Okay, then
Yeah.
I'm on 22 out of 29.
Okay.
So I
20 out of
get a
21.
free one,
Yeah.
and then I get to add +4 because of my constitution once.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully I get okay numbers. Oh,
Yeah,
I did.
it's fine.
17 health. Let's go.
13 for me. Oh damn.
So, there are several important things that I must tell you all. Anastasia, if you would, sit beside me. Anastasia nods and sits beside Onion, while also giving him head switches because he's a good boy. I suppose introductions are in order first. You all know me as as Derringer's familiar, Onion. But in truth, my real name, the name belonging to my true celestial form, is Orion. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Properly.
Would you
it's
be
pleasure.
prefer to be called Onion or Orion?
Onion would be preferred in this form. I will
Alright.
Pleasure. I'm Isaac.
will not be able to be called Onion for much longer, I'm afraid.
Validus
Then we'll use
just
it while we can.
Validus just grunts and starts moving on, putting his feet back in order.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm here
You
on.
said you won't be called Onion anymore? What happened? Derringer finally bite the big one?
God, I fucking hope so.
Not quite. Though some might call it one and the same. I'm here partially to deliver a message from Derringer. It reads as follows. To the Grievers, formerly known as the Retainers. You win. I give up I'm tired and I do not wish to continue this foolish game anymore. From hencepoint, I will no longer be pursuing you nor the princess, and you will no longer be hounded by any form of royal guard here while in Norfaira. However, that also means you will no longer be under the protection of Norfairan royal guard outside of that of the regular citizen. I don't know what I'm going to do anymore after this. But for now, until you've am I allowed to swear? Yeah, looks at you all
Yes.
expectantly.
Sure.
Four nods.
Emily
ahead.
shrugs.
Until you no, can't do it. Until you fudge-filled friends get do your plan and get things quote unquote sorted, I guess I'll run the country like you so desperately wanted. We'll see how long your ambitions last. And that was the end of the message.
So he just wanted to bully us? What an asshole.
Yeah, I'm not buying it. He'll be back in 3 days. Minimum. Sorry, no, max.
Why
You-
can't anything ever just work for you, Validus? Why
Because
do you
nothing ever
always
does
have to insist?
just work for me.
You
Can't
see,
you ever trust that someone we've known for years now might be a decent person?
I did until he fucking betrayed us and chased us all the way across the goddamn country.
Laura just
And why
rolls
are
her
you
eyes and
alive?
turns away from him.
Because I'm pretty sure Derringer had every right to kill you, especially because he knocked us all out. But you're alive.
While they're talking, I'm gonna try to head scratch Onion.
You're
he
gonna give him
he
some head scritches?
he eagerly accepts his tail thumping, and as you
Listen,
head.
just because Isaac's a cat person doesn't mean he doesn't love all other animals.
This is.
Oh,
Sorry, go ahead.
I have a question, DM. Do I have the sudden urge to kill the princess?
No,
That'll come
you
up
don't.
later.
Okay,
Asking
just
you
wondering.
later.
In
Give it a
fact,
few hours though, you know.
you're not feeling really much of anything aside from a little confusion as to why the princess suddenly looks like this.
And why
Gotcha.
she could talk.
Because Arthas, I feel like, was at the forefront of most of the madness cases, and in both instances where he's been a part of them, they've all wanted to
Yeah,
like
they've all
put a
wanted to try
stop
to
to
kill her.
her. So now that he feels like he's kind of thinking like, okay, I might have this thing now. Why don't I feel like I want to wring her neck right now? This is strange.
Yeah, all of you, for the moment, feel no fear of the princess, no anger towards the princess. It's just a little weird to hear her voice again after all this time.
Yeah.
But the princess will raise her hand and say, "That's partially because of me. He was going to attempt to kill Validus, but I stood between them and more or less." You see her high eyes kind of drift down to the ground. I made Derringer make a choice. At this point, Onion will kind of gently push you away, Isaac.
Yeah. Thanks for that one, kiddo. I didn't deserve it. But I'm glad to still be alive. I think.
And because the princess forced Derringer to make that choice, ultimately, Derringer decided to break his oath.
Oh.
Ooh.
You see, he kind of lowers his head. Onion looks rather sad now. In a matter of 10 to 15 minutes, all of Derringer's holy magic will have fully disappeared.
Oh shit.
and I will no longer be his familiar. I assure you, you have nothing else to fear from him. He doesn't have the power, or frankly speaking, the will to chase you anymore.
Why was he gonna single me out and kill me specifically?
You
Because
really
you
have to
talk the
ask
most
that?
shit.
I was trying to get through to the fucker.
Well, you did a great job of it.
You need to think before you speak.
Yeah, I did that once, Isaac. Do you wanna know what happened? The fucking world exploded.
You didn't do anything back then.
Yeah, I was fucking thinking about it.
Sir Validus, if I may,
You may.
the reason he singled you out is because Sir Derringer in truth he saw a bit of himself in each of you. But you especially, Sir Validus, you reminded him of the man you used to be, before even cacophony came along. And to have that old him so blatantly yell at him brought up many unfortunate memories for him. Of his own failures. But I'm afraid this is where our time together ends, short as it was. If it is alright with all of you, I wish to attempt to catch back up with my master, so that I may say goodbye one last time.
I thought you said like that you had an explanation for why we can hear Anastasia talk.
We have the eye swirls, man.
That's not possible. I never spoke to the owl bitch. Plus, I never hurt her.
That's not the point. I can just see the signs. I've dealt with it with Lorian and with Isaac
This
and with the other people.
this
We clearly have it.
this
You need
happened
your
when I got
phone.
it, and it happened when it went away from me.
Okay,
I
so
can
then how
no
do we
longer hear her.
get rid of it then? Does Anastasia have to stab us through the fucking skull?
Well, in my experience,
We
you have to find purpose or a new goal or fight whatever. I don't know.
we we should let Onion return to their master and say goodbye.
Yeah, Onion, it's been a
I
pleasure. I
agree.
really liked your Hawaiian shirts over the last month or two. Very inconspicuous. And I give them
Me
a
too.
thumbs up.
He gives you a sad smile, Arthas. They were all
Sorry,
They're all designer wear from
sorry,
the
I tried to
Eastern
kill you.
Sea. It's okay. You're hardly the first.
Isaac will say, I'll let Star know that you won't be around.
Would you be willing to contract with one of us in due time, depending on if we get stronger? Who
Only,
knows?
only, Isaac will turn to Arthas and say, only an arcane caster can make pacts with familiars.
Oh, it's a magic thing?
Yeah.
Ah. Well, sorry, Onion.
I mean,
One of you
kind
ever
of like
gains the
looks
power.
over at Everly.
Hmm.
If one
But
of you
guys,
should ever gain the
we should
power.
say goodbye.
Oh yes, I do owe you a somewhat of an explanation. Although you've mostly summed up what I know. To whomever amongst you possesses the ability of detect poison and disease, I suggest giving it a use. next you have the chance. And he will fade from existence.
Well, if someone's willing to hold my right shoulder as I pop it back into place, I can do that last bit.
Yeah, give me a second. I walk over to him and fucking yank his arm back into place for him. There you go, bud. I'm not gentle at all.
Roll me a medicine check, Arthas.
You deserve
Sounds
this.
good.
Here you go, bud. Crack. You deserve this. You
Hold it
deserve
way
this.
farther out of place.
it doesn't fucking make
14.
it work. Okay.
It's
I
not.
was a soldier.
There is a crack, even more audible over the sounds of the crackling fire around beside you. It's not pretty, nor is it pleasant, Valdis, but it gets the job done.
He bites into his lip, drawing a bit of blood before turning to Arthas.
I give you a pat on
No.
the shoulder.
You might as well just cut off my fucking arm.
I hold a hand out to you to lift you up. All right, Grumpy. Come on.
Fucking sit
Princess.
down. My feet still need time to fasten themselves properly.
Very well. I'll walk over to where the princess is sitting by the fire and sit across from her.
Now, I'm gonna confess, I really did listen in on Anastasia and Everly's magic lessons, but I think I know the words for that spell. And then I will cast Detect Poison and Disease. It's an area, so it'll hit everyone who's sitting by the fire. And
Oh boy.
when Valdis casts spells, he casts it in Orcish.
Okay. Everyone, from your perspective, you see as Valdis's eyes light up. Knock it off, you two. And Valdis. Oh boy. I've been waiting a while for this day to come.
Oh.
Hi, yes, hi, sorry. Hi, dog. Hello. Hi, thank you. This is not a good time for... I would activate dog cam if I could, but I won't.
Oh.
I'll start ritual casting. Find familiar as well.
Okay, alright, get off you. Okay.
Like when he starts casting his spell, I'll start ritually casting.
Valdis.
'Cause I feel like we're gonna be here for a bit.
As the spell activates, you're left confused for a moment. The whole world is tinged red.
Great.
The entire... to the sky, to the ground, to the people around you. And as you look around, in your mind, you are given the name of the disease. Madness.
Was it?
But then you begin to notice something. The closer you look in a certain direction, the darker the tinge of red gets. Darker and darker and darker.
Which direction is it?
Towards the fire. Until you look towards Anastasia. And you see the red tinge pouring off of her like smoke.
Validus takes a really big inhale, and upon exhale, just part of him just fucking dies. Well, you're right, Arthas. We all got it. So what? Is that game set?
No. Think about it like this. What did
Yeah,
I
well,
explain to you when
I don't
when
want to
Lorian
snap and kill Anastasia, respectfully.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. It's different. This is somehow different. When Lorien had it, we were under the assumption that they wanted to, you know, kill the princess, but I have no inkling to do so. It's
I mean,
strange.
maybe I could give my perspective on it
Go ahead.
as I had it.
You may, but I also got worse news than what I just said.
We'll let Lorien speak.
Thank you, Arthas. When I had it the first time, I saw Anastasia differently sometime. It seemed like it was playing off of my state of emotion at the time. I could hear what she said sometimes, not always though, but I had no urge to kill her. I also saw what Fulgrim saw instead of reality there.
I see.
But I had no urge or emotion. There was no little voice telling me to kill.
And dandy. Well, that's the bad news. The worst news is that it's everywhere. The whole world's got it. I got worser news. If you want to hear that. Any takers?
I
Well,
assumed you were going to say it?
yeah.
He points at Anastasia. She's a lighthouse.
Anastasia tilts her head. What are you talking about?
Okay. When I used the spell, which I could still see, by the way, it lasts for a good while. Everything is colored in a shade of red. Everywhere you walk, that shade of red spreads.
Does that mean anything, or is that
I
just
think it
visually?
I think it means that that we've all got it, and now it's active in us.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Anastasia's the cause of it.
No, I do think that Anastasia is some kind of carrier for it. Maybe.
Sometimes your mind baffles me, Validus.
So, hang on. It's a disease. And I'm good at healing things. 1 second. I then lick both of my thumbs and put them right next to my temples, and I'm gonna use 5 points for my lay on hands
Nothing
to
happens.
cure poison and disease. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
There's another big sigh. Well, I'm out of ideas then. How'd you get rid of it, Lord? You had it, you got sucked into Fulgrim's head, you told me you didn't have it anymore. So what, does Anastasia need to fucking lobotomize us?
I'm not doing that.
well,
I slide away from Anastasia when he says lobotomize.
also, in case you don't remember, Anastasia didn't lobotomize me. Firstly,
They
Yeah,
lobotomized Fulgrim.
because getting sucked into a dragon's inner mind is definitely more understandable.
Fulgrim
Wait,
had these like black globs on him when he found his hope again. Literally, I do mean that literally. Well, me and Isaac found it and then gave it to him, but when he found it again and accepted it, the black goo like ran from it. It was like a little glob of light. Can't imagine we're going to literally find pieces of hope in the material plane.
do we not already have hope? Isn't that why we're fucking traveling across the goddamn world? Because we have hope that we can fix it.
I mean, judging off what happened with the boy that I helped, it's not that kind of hope. It's a kind of hope that needs to come from deep within, like a goal or an ambition, something that needs to change inside of you that gives you purpose. We might
Yeah,
have purpose currently, but I think it's deeper than that. It's something that we can't just unlock by coming up with any good ideas. It has to be maybe like potentially unlocked by someone close to us or by doing something that gives us some kind of revelation. At least that's what I'm thinking. Because the boy was clearly on the verge of just going mad. No joke intended, no pun intended. But
Yeah, well, funny enough though, it's actually called madness. Ain't that fucking swell? Roll right off the goddamn tongue, right?
Maybe it needs to get a bit worse before it gets better.
that's a
Like,
plausible outcome.
I'm not fucking risking killing Anastasia.
Well,
oh,
for
well, then
now,
what do you want to do about it? What do you suggest? I'm
Fucking
all
well,
ears,
I'm not like
Validus.
I can't fix it. How the fuck do we even get it anyway?
well, what about you, Everly? You read books and all that. Have you heard of this thing before? Is there some, like, I don't know, any ideas you might have?
Uh, would she have to roll history if she ever came across something like that?
In all your years, you've never heard of a disease called madness. Well, you've heard of it used in terms of like mental, like people going mad, but no disease literally called madness.
She keeps her eyes still on the ground and she just shakes her head sadly. I've never heard of anything like this.
I see.
Okay, so what do we do now? Because can we even continue on our journey?
Well, I plan to. And now we can talk to the princess, so that's good. No longer having to have her scribble in her book to try to make heads or tails of the weird glyph writing she has. No offense, princess. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's just your handwriting or the fact that this weird magic bullshit is interfering, but your handwriting was horribly, horribly difficult to read
And
without the
what
assistance of, I guess, magic.
what's the alternative, Validus? Turn around and go home?
I mean,
I don't even have a home anymore.
Exactly.
I'd rather be anywhere but South Thunder. But
It's still the best hope we have if we're continuing the mission. Plus, Kanan is there setting stuff up and looking for answers. Maybe
And
they found
Abel, we're
how do you
something.
supposed to meet
know
up with
that
Abel.
the Kanan's not fucking fucked up like us?
Well,
Validus,
then they need our help and we need to go fix them.
I've been waiting a long time to say this. The princess finally speaks up. Can
Oh,
you
for heaven's
Oh,
please,
silence.
oh,
can you please, for 5 minutes, stop just judging everybody? I love you, Validus, but you're just gonna destroy everything if this is how you're gonna keep going on. I don't want you as a part of this party anymore. She kind of very firmly
Everly,
tightens her fists.
Everly's eyes goes wide and she finally looks up.
Oh my god. About time.
Laura is also just taken back a bit.
She kind of nervously looks around. I want you guys to trust each other, like I trust you. At least do that, please.
Validus looks confused and a bit sad.
He got yelled at.
Got yelled at.
He got yelled
He got yelled at.
I got yelled at by the princess.
Mom yelled at
He's in
me.
trouble.
Mom yelled at me. Mom addressed me with my full name. I'm in shit now.
Oh, fuck.
It's not a matter of trust. It's a matter of I don't know what to do and I don't like it.
Then it sounds like it is a matter of trust. If you can just trust your team, trust your team not to betray you, then they won't.
If you always expect everyone's gonna stab you in the back, eventually one of them will get annoyed of it and do it.
Yeah, well, I trusted Derringer to keep his cool and not stop us, but that went swimmingly.
Again, he could have killed us, but he honestly didn't. We're still here.
Be
I
honest, I
think
feel
that
like he was
shows he
just
still
testing
has some
us.
trust.
He has his own issues. He needs help. He was trying to do what he could, and he just judged wrong.
Plus, we're very weak, Validus. I don't know about you, but this journey will help me hone my strength and become stronger. And I trust you guys. I mean, you're all I really have now. Plus, our journey
Do
hasn't been so bad. We
I
had
do
some
tr-
wins.
I do trust you guys to be good at what you're good at. Do you want to say that?
Anyone else hungry? As I start rummaging through my pack, taking out some rations, and
Oh right, the
begin to try to
princess.
eat.
The princess will go behind the fire and pull out a large bucket of water. I made this for you guys for when you got up, and she'll
Oh,
give
Oh,
everybody fresh
water!
water to drink.
I'll put my water skin in it and start chugging.
How long?
Sustenance!
How
I have a
long
question.
were we out for?
Yeah.
Um,
You could go first, Cass. It's okay.
I did have a question for you, Anastasia. It might be a little insensitive. We see you as having a mouth. Do you actually have a mouth? Because I have something for you if you really have a mouth.
she kind of puts a hand on her face and like makes it appear as if she has an open mouth. Puts like a finger kind of like like where it should be opened, and it just hits solid flesh. It just looks drawn on, I'm afraid.
Okay.
I don't feel like I have a mouth. I'm just thinking. And I guess you can hear that now?
Well, I kind of look around. Yeah, we can hear you.
Lore nods.
Loud and clear. It sounds like you're coming from whatever direction I'm not looking at.
At least having this, and she'll put in air quotes, issue gives us at least one upside.
There are no upsides if the end if the end if the end result is turning against her, though.
Well, right now we're not, so it's best we
Not,
work with what we got.
I'm not focused on the now. I'm focused on the future.
Well, maybe you do need to be focused on the now. Can't change the future now. We can change the now now.
The princess
You
will
won't have
kind of.
much of a future if you don't think about now.
Sorry.
You're good.
The princess kind of like balls up her fist and like tries her best to like look excited. I agree with Valdis. We should think of the future, and I think the future is full of you guys not killing me. That's what I believe.
We gotta get rid of this. It is nice to know that you can still communicate without writing on paper. I do mean that,
She
but
smiles.
this is a risk I don't want to take for much longer than I have to.
Again, I didn't have any urge to kill her.
You had it
Have
for
you
like 2
considered?
days.
Have you considered that everyone else who has Madis just has a reason to want to kill her, Validus?
No, I haven't. Because what reason would they have? From the average person's perspective, Accordia just blew up.
Except for Phobos gave them a direction to point at.
Yeah, the evil owl god is corrupting people to a killer. What's your point?
Maybe they just use their logical sense to think about it
Um,
and made that decision. And the madness, as you call it, is just other stuff.
All cards on the table. Do you really think that the princess did nothing wrong completely.
Yes,
As Isaac
I've
as
said this.
Isaac turns to look at Valus,
I've said this at least 100 times
no
by
fault at all. Not even like a sliver of fault.
now. No.
You're a fucking moron. And a lot of people died because of what happened, and she was the one that pulled the trigger.
People died is what happened. It wasn't her fault. If
You
a magic hand promises you safety, or whatever the fuck you were told, I don't know, nor do I really care. We're beyond that. If you're given a way out, it doesn't matter who you are, what the context is, what it costs you. In the most desperate situations, you're going to fucking take it.
Real quick.
And are they
Everly,
the one that actually pulled the trigger?
Hmm?
Everly, roll me a D100. Lorian, high or
Okay.
low?
Low.
Okay. All right, continue your argument.
70.
Alright, y'all. That's on me. Joe's wrong.
And so you think just because she was told by Phobos, oh, you have to do this, and she decided to do it, that she's not at fault.
If I were in Anastasia's position, I would have done the same thing. Hell, I would have doubled down on it, actually.
You are
I
doubling
think
down on it, Validus.
you're stupid, and I think Derringer was right about you being a moron. She is
Yeah.
at fault, and you're not accepting it.
He isn't at fault. Do you have any idea? You never met the prince, right? Or at least what the prince was pretending to be. You never met that guy. I did, and I didn't fucking like it.
The princess
I-
stands up. Okay, that's it. I'm putting an end to this argument here and now. She puts her hands on her hips, tries to stand and look for. I claim full responsibility for what happened, and I'm proud of it. There. End of discussion. And she like points a finger at Valens. Nope, don't say anything. I know what you're about to do. I said I claim responsibility because I say so.
He turns to like where he can see like the majority of the party. Yeah, see, she didn't fucking do it.
I cast
Do you?
Dissonant Whispers on Valorous. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy, PVE.
Oh boy, PV natural 20 for a total of 22. Get fucked.
You
Yeah.
still take it. You still take the damage. You still take
Valdez
the
has
damage.
never
It just
been
doesn't
fucking
feel
more
good.
sure about this in his goddamn life.
You don't get the effect of the Dissonant Whispers, but you still take 12 damage. Eat that.
Validus doesn't have a third grade reading comprehension. Damn.
You feel a psychic pulse hit your skull for a split second, and you shake it off.
He coughs kind of violently for a few seconds, wipes some blood off on his armor. Look, I'm not going to blame Anastasia.
No. Validus. Didn't you hear me? I said I
I did
claim
hear you.
responsibility. That ended.
And I don't. And I still don't blame you for doing it.
Okay, that's fine. But that's not what I said. I like turns
I
to
kind of hold out
Everly.
my ration. I kind of hold out some of my ration to Lorian. You want some?
Oh, yeah, thanks. And
I'm
Laurel will take a bite.
I'm just
I'm just
speaking
like
from
eating popcorn watching this.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm just speaking from experience here. That wedding should never have happened.
that raised a good point. Speaking of the wedding, now that we can talk to you, princess, what was the cause of that? That was really strange. Was it Phobos all along, or this creature all along that manipulated you of some degree? Because I don't think we really got down to the bottom of it, because you haven't been able to talk. It would be interesting. I mean, this owl lady thing. I mean, when did it all start? Take us back. Do you have the memories of that day?
She kind of puts a hand on her chin.
Because claiming responsibility is cool and all, but now we got to fix this, right? Just tell us.
I-
What happened?
The more we know, the better. We might know how to counter it if I don't know.
Well, you see her stop for a moment, and she looks towards the fire, and she, for a very like a full minute, just stares at the fire, going, "Okay, all right, okay, fine then. Let me." She walks over to a nearby log and like stands on top of it to give herself like 2 inches of extra height. Allow me to regale you with the tale of why it's my fault. And we'll take a break
It's
there.
not your fault.
No, we're taking a break there.
Valdis,
Yeah, we're taking a break.
Mute button.
break time.
All right, we'll be back in 10 minutes.
I'll be right back.
All right, guys. So are we hog tying Validus and then like
No.
Yeah,
shoving a
I
sock
like
in
that
his
he's
mouth?
I like that he's sharing his thoughts, but I hope he gives time for the princess to actually speak. I do genuinely want to know what the fuck actually happened because we have
After
so
every
many.
sentence, Validus just goes, and she did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
It's the
End
new
of the
period
fucking
for
story.
this.
At the end of the
Oh my
story, he
God.
says, "And she did nothing wrong." Fucking.
And she did nothing wrong. She did nothing
If he,
wrong.
if he genuinely does do that, I'm gonna thunder wave him.
Well, maybe not Thunder Wave, please.
I'm gonna thunder wave him.
Thunderbolt? I don't know.
No, I don't have thunderbolt. I have thunder wave.
So something that doesn't kill all of us, please.
I have
No,
fuzzy
it's a
manacles. It's not going to
it's a
stop his mouth, but we could tie him
it's a
up.
line.
Mhm.
It's a line. It's not a cone. It's a line.
We can like
So
shove like some cloth in his mouth or something to keep him quiet, you know?
I'll just listen and whisper him again. There you go. That'll work. That'll work. That's a single target, right? Yeah, that's a single target.
The Disney whisper is yes, she did.
We'll just let her tell her story.
Mhm.
I was really hoping to get that fucking effect on Valus, but he fucking
What is
natural
it?
20'd it.
What does it do again?
The effect,
Yeah, the effect.
the effect. They take they take psychic damage and they move up to like their speed away from me. So if I'm right next to the princess, he just moves fucking away. He just leaves.
I'm back.
God, no. But it's also like echoes of voices that go in the person's mind, so they hear it like continuously. So I was gonna make it like the princess's voice. I was just gonna be like a shit ton of fucking psychic, shit ton of psychic effect.
After this, I want to hear all your backup characters, by the way.
Fuck, I don't have any backup characters. Not really, anyway.
Everyone else, then, I want to hear all of your backup characters.
Well, it's a split between uh, Corvid Rizzler, my joke character that's going to be a diabolical piece of fun and games for the DM, getting into some very interesting conversations and hijinks, or it'll be the tiefling I have, which is a Stella Rembrandt, which is just a rogue scout character that I made.
My backup character is also a tiefling.
Oh, nice.
My
Strong
backup
We should
for
work
sure.
in that we're related somehow.
Oh yeah, what's if you know your parent, like message it to me.
I haven't really thought of the backstory for that one that much because I wasn't sure if we were gonna die or not.
Fair,
my
fair.
my backup character is Zeno Durgen. He's Peter's brother.
Oh.
He's Peter's brother. He's a Haragon and he's a cleric.
Depending on where we were gonna end up, I was gonna talk with Riley to be like I was already in the city or something when we meet up. You know, like if we're in South Thunder, I'd already be living there or something, doing a job there, something like that.
Zeno lives in South Thunder because that's where Peter lives.
Yeah, it just depended on where we were. And then for Corvid, I was gonna try to talk to Riley and be like, I'm just a traveling like person that you just meet on the road, just like senile and very strange. Would you like to buy my wares? And all I have is like pocket lint and string and weird shit, and I flirt with all of you. and
Oh boy,
derail the
Pocket
entire
Link.
campaign.
Yeah, my character is having he's having like a weird sort of resonant effect on what's happening in the environment right now, and he can't really sort of communicate with his god right now as a cleric, and then he's wondering why.
Oh, you chose cleric too. I might
Yeah,
change
he's a
my
cleric.
Rizzler guy.
Yeah, he's a
I,
cleric.
I can't believe these motherfuckers are threatening me with their joke PCs if I kill
No,
their
no,
characters.
All right, Estella's not a
no.
joke. That was going to be a serious one. But Corvid Rizzler, if I really wanted to, he was going to be just fucking weird. He's going to be a weirdo.
No. Zeno isn't a joke character. I have like story about like how him and Peter came to South Under. I have like what he normally does throughout a day-to-day basis. I have like a proper like plot for what Zeno's up to.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to communicate with his god right now, but there's some weird like interference kind of in the air, and he's having trouble communicating, reaching
Corvid
out.
Rizzler was going to be like Brooks from One Piece, and instead of asking to see
Oh
everybody's
no!
panties, he was going to ask to see everybody's feet because he's a foot dude.
Damn.
Love those
God.
feet pics. Love those feet.
I
Can I see
never.
the dogs, please?
I
What
can.
dogs are you speaking of? You know the
Never
one.
let Arthas die. Could never let Arthas die.
Please, please put Corvid in the fucking Shadow Realm and make sure he never comes back. Lock this bitch up in the darkest.
He's a
darkest void.
Kenku. He's a Kenku, so he's gonna be fun.
Oh, did I say that mine was a Haragon? Well, actually, no. Yeah, Peter's a Haragon. So yeah, the brethren.
Feet. Let me see the dogs. Let me see the dogs.
I want to be very clear. Obviously, Anastasia still hasn't done anything wrong. She's only taking responsibility to stop us from fighting.
That's what your delusions are telling you. But when she tells her story, maybe it'll change. Hopefully.
Yeah, sure thing, Tamaki. Whatever you say.
Right.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yes.
Hold my sweater.
Damn.
I can't wait for all the parties for all the party strife between Validus and everyone and really everyone else.
I'm just glad I didn't kill any of you on accident.
Bro, Law was
It's
so
okay.
close to dying. So close. Oh my
And I
god.
fucking can't wait to find Derringer again, like 10 levels later, and then strangle him in his sleep.
You do know he's just a regular Goliath now. He has like no power.
Okay, and
You're literally killing just an old guy. He
okay,
has like
and
no way. There's no way
do you
to
think
defend him.
Validus cares anymore? This fucker wronged him in a real bad way.
So because you lost, now it's a problem.
Oh, because you lost, it's a problem. Yeah.
Yes. Well, it wasn't just the whole loss thing, it's the keep pursuing something which makes no fucking sense. Validus has tried to make peace. Derringer
He's
slapped away the hand of peace. Fine, here's the fist of war.
He's not fighting us anymore, even.
Yeah.
He's
Also,
not,
I'm back.
yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
I don't think Validus is known for exactly dropping grudges.
Well, he's gonna be.
To be clear, he's not a
He's-
nobody. He is now a level 10 fighter.
Yeah.
Who's
If you
also
want to check
in
out,
charge of a country.
Also in charge of a country.
this is Arthas's mood. If you want to check my present Discord,
It's a spray bottle.
yeah. And
Down
did you
with
see the title?
Validus!
Yeah, down Validus, and it's like a spray bottle. Down boy.
We just need to give him a nice little bone to chew on, distract him. You know?
Yeah, distract him.
Validus, go. Hey, Validus, see that bandit over there? Yeah, go punch him.
Everyone's arguing. Arthur's just sitting next to Laura, just like, you want some food? As everyone's just yelling at each other.
And Everly's just still holding her head. She's getting a headache.
Were the three sane ones just standing next to each other, just like, oh god, here we go. The two are fighting again.
When it comes to stubbornness, Validus is a lot like his dad. Unfortunately.
So I'm curious, Riley. Now
Mhm.
that Derringer's out of the picture for a while, I'm wondering what your new PFP and name's going to be on Discord.
Oh yeah. We'll
Who are
get
you
to.
gonna torment us with now?
Taro.
Yeah, who are we going to?
Taro.
Taro!
Yeah,
Oh
what are we going to
god!
be blessed with?
Nothing like fighting a fucking level 15 paladin to end
Go
up
right
immediately
to
fighting
whatever the fuck.
a level 20 barbarian.
I think our Taro's so strong. I don't think he's a class base. I think he's just like
He's a monster
harassed
stat
level
block.
threat.
He's
Yeah.
a monster stat block. God,
Stack
creature.
block up a Tarask.
I'm like, yeah, pretty much.
Homie.
No, it wouldn't be the stat. It wouldn't be the stat block of Taras because it took the whole Eastern T hero party to beat it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and Soak loses.
Drake can take on.
And Soak
Like, he can
loses
take him
to our
on.
Taro.
Well, yeah, but like it took the whole group. Like it took Drake and everybody too. Like they would easily smack him altogether.
Homie, about that DM, could you elaborate a bit more on what you mean by that in DMs?
Oh, yeah, sure, of course. I was literally about to speak it, and then you're like, in the end, I was like, oh yeah, right.
Fine, keep your secrets.
I will. I'll keep them safe. I'll keep
Uh,
them safe. Yeah.
all right. I think it's time.
Damn sensitive mic picking up my chip chewing.
I think it's time for some silly shit. Welcome everybody to Anastasia Theater.
Only she had minor illusion to enhance her storytelling.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. Anastasia, as Everly, could you use prestidigitation to kind of make the shapes?
Oh, clever.
Actually, hold on. Does she have that? I forget.
No. No, she doesn't
Clerics,
have
I
it,
believe, do not have prestidigitation.
I don't.
No, not that.
Oh, minor illusion? Most likely. Depends on the cleric.
Not at current. She doesn't. Damn.
Trickery domain starts with it, I believe.
Actually, wait. No, hold on.
So does Twilight. At least I'm pretty sure. Did Nora have it? I think he had it, but he never took it.
Anyway, that doesn't matter so much. Okay, so fine then. With no minor illusion or prestidigitation to guide her way, you watch as she pulls out her pen, opens up her journal, and does the shittiest, crude little drawings that you've ever seen because she has to do them fast.
Isaac converts his flute into whatever musical instrument this is, and he will play this song to this performance.
The track that's playing right now?
Yep.
You're just playing in
He
the
will
background?
play this song to the performance that the princess is doing.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Are all the theatrics necessary?
Yes, points a finger at Alice.
It's story
Yes,
time.
they are.
He just grunts.
All right. It all started. Well, most of you were there. It all started the day she draws. You see a shitty little drawing of Tiefling Anastasia and Validus. You see a square of a little man with stubby little arms and a grumpy face, and just a tiny, like a 6-pointed star, that has a face and is red. That is Anastasia. And the camera zooms into them, and you see them kind of like hopping up and down South Park style. This was the day that me, Valdis, and the prince, you hear the venom in her voice, were out shopping. While we were out shopping, Validus and the prince went over to a side alley. Validus then promptly beat him up. You see like just a triangle of a man that is the prince, and Validus go off like to the side, and a cartoon dust cloud appears to note the prince getting beat up. Uh, while that was all happening, and I was standing around waiting to see if they'd both come back alive, a strange beggar came and approached me. And you see just like a dirty little goblin man. They're not like actually a goblin, but it's just a little gremlin. I felt bad for him, of course, because he must have just been down on his luck. So we talked, and I tried to give him a blessing, and as the prince came back and pushed him away, the beggar, I think, put something in my hand. You see a close-up of like a seven-fingered hand. And within the palm, you see a purple little necklace pendant looking thing. When I checked, I had this pendant. The pendant that was around my neck during the wedding. The page flips. Well, I need to remember the order of events from that was so long ago. Holy shit. Because it went. So.
Yeah, she did a lot of running around too. We had to catch her like 3 or 4 times before the wedding.
Mm-hmm. So it went Lorien, Validus, Arthas. The next day, when I was in my room, I suddenly began to hear a voice. And you watch as she draws she just draws an owl, because she can't figure out how to draw, like, a humanoid, like, half human, half owl. So she just draws, like, a literal owl, but, like, creepy looking. This weird owl lady kind of came out of the pendant. The one you guys have kind of been describing for the past little while. And she offered me a chance of freedom. All I had to do was kill the prince. At the time, I figured that I wouldn't do it. Of course I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't want to do something that awful, but... well, you all know what happened. But before our conversation could finish, you watch as she kind of taps on the log. Arthas entered, and he said, she points at you, Arthas.
Princess, you in here? I think, right? Are you changing? Something along those lines, if my memory serves.
The princess nods, and flips the page to have a very sparkly looking, like, stick figure with a stick figure with one eye and a sort of like L looking mark across where the other eye should be. And that's when Arvis came in, and I tried to hide the thing from him. Didn't even think to ask what I was. He didn't try too hard to ask what was behind my back. And so we went to the gardens, where Arvis gave his, and you all see as she gives the hardest, most evil side eye to Arthas. You could
I
all
kind of flinch back with food in my mouth.
You all hear the venom dripping from her voice as she said, and he very romantically said, and when I asked him to run away with me, he very romantically said, points at you,
you have a responsibility.
I reach across the fire and slap him across the face.
You're too far.
You're too far. You're too far.
No, sit down, Validus. It's still story time. We'll talk about.
What the fuck is your problem?
Hey.
In my defense,
I think when he says when Arthur says that, I like record scratch on like my flute.
in my defense,
Wait, hold on.
romantically,
Wait, hold on. It goes.
Yeah, it just stops.
Yeah.
Romantically, in my defense, princess, how was I supposed to know you meant that in any type of way? As I kind of like start to blush, I I just figured as your bodyguard
She
and
puts her
as
hands
a
on her
friend.
hips.
Don't give me that look.
Arthas, when a girl and she'll like point at the rest of you. This goes for all of you, except for you, Everly. When a girl asks you to run away with them, you do not say, and she looks at you, Arthas, nah, I've never been drier in my life.
I didn't say
Anyway,
it like that.
she opens up the book again. Isaac, if you would.
I continue the music.
And the page flips. So that kind of stunk, but you know, I had to stay strong. I'm probably putting too much. I figured, okay, you know what? He's right. In retrospect, yes, he was right. It was technically my responsibility to do this. I didn't want to, but you know what? Maybe it couldn't be that bad, right? It couldn't possibly be that bad. And then it got worse. And then it just flips through several pages of the horribly drawn prince acting comically evil, like setting things on fire, kicking what you assume to be a baby, stealing money from the poor. And like midway through, the prince pops out of the scabbard. I didn't do even half of those things. Shush, this is my story. And she puts him back in the scabbard. Basically, a lot of things happened, and things kept getting worse and worse. But I kept trying to stay strong. I knew I had a duty to fulfill. And then it flips to a page where it's just a brick shithouse of a man, probably Derringer, since he doesn't fit on the full page. Valdis, can I get an impression of Derringer? A nice impression, please?
No.
I use my hat to turn into Derringer.
Isaac, can I get an impression of Derringer and what he said, please?
I'm trying to think of what he said.
More or less, it was,
what
you're
he said.
fired. Because the queen
Oh,
said
yeah.
so.
Retainers, pack your shit. You're fired.
And that... I don't know what happened. Something came over me, and I couldn't handle the stress anymore. So I ran.
I changed Isaac.
Mm-hmm. I ran, and I ran, and I ended up in the garden. I was crying, and I wasn't fully in control of myself. And then I looked into the fountain, and I saw the owl lady again. And she told me, what is it she told me? It was something along the lines of, and it flips to a page of the evil owl lady going, in order to claim your freedom, all you must do is take it for yourself. Take the kanzashi in your hair, wrap it amongst your lovely bouquet, and just push it into his face. And freedom shall be yours. Of that I guarantee. All I ask, I shall guide your hands to see your strike be true. All I ask is that you wear that pendant so graciously gifted to you. as she slowly closes the book. Against all common sense, against any good decency that I might have had, out of a selfish desperation, I took the deal. I put on the necklace. I wrapped up what was it she had? She had Diavolo, I believe.
I believe so, yeah.
I took my Kanzashi, a royal treasure by the name of Diavolo, and I wrapped it in my bouquet. I took extra flowers from the garden so it wouldn't be seen, because it was rather long, even in spite of my bouquet. And I killed the prince. I didn't know it was gonna be this. She points to the sky. I didn't think this would happen, but it's too late to think. It's too late to. It's too late to say. I didn't know anymore. Because of me. Because I couldn't just. Because I couldn't bear to face a harsh reality. A lot of people have been hurt or killed. So, I know I haven't had the chance to say it before. But and you'll watch as she puts a hand to her heart and bows as deep as she can. I beg of you, please. Help me fix this. I know it's not your responsibility to do so. It is mine, but I can't do this on my own. I know I'm worthless. So worthless I can't even fix my own mistakes, so please, help me.
I, for one, I'm always going to help you, and you aren't worthless. Nothing of the sort.
Yeah, raise your head, Anastasia.
You wanted to survive. Again.
Don't even start as I look across to you. We're past that now.
Indeed.
Who cares whose
now
fault it
there's-
is?
now
It's
there's
most of
something-
our faults, plus the princess's fault, plus your fault, Valdis. If you remember at the wedding when all
you
shit
are
broke
right about
loose,
that.
you stood there, standing there. So I don't want to hear any more blame. We agreed as I kind of look around the party. We're done this.
What I'm
It's
saying-
over from here.
The fault for all of this. It doesn't look. You're right. Well, no, you're not right. It's not Anastasia. It's me. I was there, as she said. I watched the beggar palm or something. I didn't check what she had.
Validus, we are past it. We are moving on. It is
Yes.
no longer a topic of discussion.
After tonight,
Agreed.
there is no more blame.
We
We just do what we have to do.
we are
Agreed?
all in it to fix it, and that is what we should focus on. It
I
doesn't
kinda
matter
put
who
my hand
caused
out.
it. We're ending it.
After tonight, there's no more blame. We just fix it. Agreed?
Is this like a put your hands in the pile situation?
Yeah, my hand's still out
Okay.
there.
Laurel put their hand in.
So
Agreed.
Really.
Isaac, Validus.
You really need my answer. I've come this far.
Validus, are we
No,
going to talk about
but-
it more or not?
I'm
This
just.
is
I'm
a-
agreeing with you. We're out here to fix it.
It's almost like a new oath. Just like how Derringer gave up his, we should give the princess a little bit of, you know. I'm not really good with words, but
You already know.
then put your
my
damn
answer,
hand
but
in and stop
fine,
sitting there.
If it makes you happy, he puts his hand
Isaac?
in the pile.
Isaac?
You are muted, by the way, homie.
Yay! I love Scuff.
I'm going back to ritually casting my Find Familiar spell.
You don't put your hand in?
Nope.
Well, I'm sure he's just worried about Star. But I'm sure he's with us. Anyway, for the oath. Henceforth, today will mark a great failure of ours, but also proof that we will change things. And no more of this blame for others. It doesn't matter anymore. Let's just stick together and fix it. Aye?
Aye.
And then I'll just do like a gesture of like the 1, 2, 3, and then
Valdez just pulls his
Yeah.
hand back. Turns to
Good.
Anastasia.
Yeah.
Is that enough
So,
proof for you, Anastasia?
She is in tears as she stares at you all. And she walks over to give you a hug. To be clear, everyone except for Isaac. Sorry, everyone except for Isaac participated in the oath.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep.
All right. Everyone except for
Lori
the
even did the hand
princess.
wave.
Everyone except for the princess and Isaac gains a level.
Oh,
Oh.
level 3.
Hell yeah.
You've officially become a party. Well, most of you at least.
Dun dun dun.
We
We gotta
roll
start
HP
building
now,
bonds,
or
guys.
Let's wait. Well, wait to actually do your level up until we take the long rest.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. We'll wait until the
Okay.
night's over, just in case there's any other fluff.
Let me know when I can when Star is summoned.
Mm-hmm. Together, you, with aching bones and slightly less wavering hearts, uh, put together a nice meal, or as nice as you can with rations, because you are too tired to go hunting, Validus. I hate to say.
Yeah, makes sense.
About an hour passes as you wait by the crackling fire, and Star, I assume in their cat form,
Yes, they will be summoned in their original form, so it will be the cat form.
pops into your hands and looks up at you with a sort of with this sort of like, what happened kind of look.
Oh, God.
Aw.
I think I should just hug Star, and he just sort of just cries to himself.
Mm-hmm.
Go over to Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
This would be after Star came back.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, are you okay? I've noticed been especially rough. I think that was the first time I ever heard you yell.
He sort of like wipes away his tears, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm okay."
Did Lord notice the tears?
Do you want to roll deception, Isaac, or
Yeah, I think Isaac's trying to hide it. He is trying to hide it.
all right? Roll
So
deception, and Lorian roll insight.
fair enough. 18. You
Nat
see me.
20 for 24.
Yeah.
Not only do
You
you
see me
see
trying
him,
to.
mm-hmm. But
I'm okay. I just been a long day for me, and this journey's a bit rough, more than I've expected.
It is.
More for
As
more than a little bit too hard for a bard like me.
you're stronger than everyone gives you credit for, though.
I don't know about that, Laura.
Well, you have all of us behind you. Okay? I, for one, consider you my friend. I am always going to be there if you need me, okay?
He tries to smile, but it's not very convincing. Yeah, okay.
You know you don't have to smile all the time, right? That you're allowed to be upset and angry and distraught. Sometimes I think that you just use it as your shield, you know?
Uh, I think I have to smile more. Better to do that than to be sad.
Everyone needs to be sad sometimes. If you don't let yourself feel sad or angry or upset, then you can't let it out and it just stays there and boils up. If you just
I,
pretend to be happy, then all of the sad stays inside and you just keep being sad and have to pretend to smile rather than actually smiling.
why does he have to act like that? He sort of like looks over his shoulder towards Valus.
I
Doesn't he
think he's just
realize that not all of us are as strong as him? We didn't all want to fight Derringer. He's way too above our pay grade. But him opening his mouth almost got us all killed.
he doesn't realize how his words affect us, I think. And this isn't an excuse, because he should not have said half the things he said in general, not just to Derringer, but I think he doesn't realize that he has a party to watch out for now, but he still thinks it's just him.
I don't know, Laura. This quest is getting harder and harder.
It is. Did I tell you that I saw Nathera and Lucas?
You might have mentioned it.
It was it was nice to see them again.
I
Did I
tried
tell
to
you?
reach out. I
Hmm.
tried to reach out to my mama. She's going to the UDF. She has madness, Laura. And I don't know what to do. He starts crying out, crying again, more visually.
Laura's gonna scoot closer to him and kind of open her arms for like a hug. I
He will hug them back.
can all can fend for themselves. We have my vote to go to the UDF if that's what you want. We can go save her together. I know we're already technically here, so that might be a bit hard convincing the party, but I'll stand by your side with it. Kanon is extremely capable. They can wait a little bit longer. Important to protect the ones you still have, after everyone has lost so much.
Yeah. And yeah, as he's crying, starts sort of just pouting next to Isaac as well. He doesn't speak. He just continues to argue a little bit.
Laura's gonna hold him for as long as he needs. Laura's not gonna let go until Isaac does first. We can talk to them in the morning about switching course.
Okay.
Does anybody else have anything they want to say? Or
I was gonna try to talk to Isaac as well.
Mhm.
I
I was gonna try to talk to him as well before the night comes out, because him not joining the oath, Arthur's kind of got a sense that like something's not okay
am
over
I
there.
too injured to train with Anastasia?
for tonight, yes.
Yeah, we're all pretty fucked up.
You ask Anastasia to
Yeah.
trade, she just rolls her eyes and walks away.
If you can't hunt,
Yeah, I
you
think
can't train. I'm sorry.
yeah, I think if
Okay.
Isaac sees like Arthur sort of like starting to approach him and Laura, he will sort of let go and sort of try to wipe his eyes. And he'll say, "Thanks, Laura."
Anytime. If you ever want to be sad, just you can always be sad with me. And Laura will give out a soft smile before walking back to the campfire in their bed and immediately making themselves a blanket cave.
Against the harsh coming sun.
Hmm.
Oh,
And
but
he'll
real
prepare
quick,
himself for Arthur's as well.
before your conversation, I just want to say, you are currently too tired, for trancing to be enough. So you guys are gonna have to set up a watch tonight.
Okie dokie.
Laura will, but they're gonna basically glare at anyone who suggests that they be on watch.
Hey, Laura, you're pretty perceptive. Why don't you come out of your sleeping bag for once?
I'll stay on watch if I'm gonna talk with Isaac for a while.
I
Yeah,
will.
yeah.
I'll just stay up after our conversation for the first watch anyway.
Let's take let's take shifts. I want
Yeah, I'll take first.
no, I want my one to be last shift, so I'm gonna sleep first. So if you want to talk to me, we'll do
Yeah,
it after
I'll
together.
yeah, I'll just make it quick. I was just gonna wait till I see Lorian kind of get up and walk away. I stopped like a good distance away so I wouldn't listen in.
Mhm.
And as I see you guys make your farewells, I kind of walk over and look at you when you're sad in state, and I just kind of plop next to you on the ground and kind of
Saddened. I don't
silently.
know. I don't know who's saddened. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm
I
not sad
watched
at
you.
all. That's the
I
point.
didn't say it, but
I'm
I
not
watched
sad
you
at
guys
all. I'm
hug.
good. I'm good. I'm totally fine.
Uh,
Totally fine.
when I sit next to you, I kind of let the silence linger for like a good minute or so, and I try to pet Star a little bit.
He'll let you.
Are I know this is probably a stupid question, but are you okay?
And he sort of just stares like further into the canyon. He's like, no.
Well, at least you're honest.
How
Um,
do you need to be?
when we were all knocked out, did you see anything?
No.
Me either.
I'm gonna have to roll deception, aren't I?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely saw something. So
Do I do insight or something?
yeah, it's inside.
Well,
It's
let,
inside.
let
It's
let hold on. Let's see. Let's see
oops.
what the roll is. Let me go passive here.
I rolled.
26.
Yeah, it
All
wouldn't
right.
even matter.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
going
like,
to
mm,
I'm going to connect my mind to his uh when I ask him the question and try to detect thoughts. So hopefully your wisdom's bad.
gonna
Wait,
make a wisdom save.
wait,
I'm going deep.
wait. Why are you doing this?
He's
I
trying to
wanted to
see if
get to
I'm
the bottom of it.
lying. He's
Yeah.
trying to
Of
see
the
if I'm
sadness?
lying. He's gonna use his helmet to see if I'm lying about me seeing something.
Yeah, I
Uh,
sit next to him because he's acting very strange. And I sit next to him kind of with the experience of like what we know from lore. I'm just prying like everybody else seems to be, doing fine, but I get that he's sulking. So when I ask him, did you see anything? I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts on him. The deep one.
you're gonna dive. Do
The
I have to make a
dive.
save for that? Do I have to make a save for that?
Wisdom.
I believe so.
Yeah.
It's a lot of just make a wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Mhm.
What'd you get?
I'm rolling. 1 second. A natural one, free.
All right. DC was 13. Uh, how much are you willing to give me, DM or Isaac? I'm
Yeah,
like,
you would see the visual landscape of Isaac sort of trying to get up on his feet, surrounded by sheet music on the floor, and him sort of spinning around and seeing Phobos.
You more or less get the
right.
entire scene of Phobos telling Isaac to just go. Just go. It's like you're better suited elsewhere. That what I want for you is to survive. And the only way you can
Yeah, I
survive is to not be with them.
Isaac
after I kind of
Isaac
tried,
sort of like clutches at his head for a second.
I kind of just put my arm around you, uh, and I kind of pull you in close, and I go, lies. It's all lies. You are needed. You're much stronger than you think. I mean, at the arena, it was magical watching you fight. Never knew you had it in you. And all of us are struggling in our own way. But don't think you leaving is going to save you. We're dealing with some forgotten being, ancient, and we know it's a liar because look what happened to the princess. And I know your family, you're worried about them. And I don't know what you spoke with Lorian, but if we need to change course, we're a party. If you need help, we'll help you. It's that simple. But we're not just going to let you go. You realize that, right?
He sort of shakes out of that thing because I know that you did it to me, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
He raises his hand and he's like, "Don't look in my head," and he'll say, "You need to focus on yourself." And I'm gonna cast sleep on Arthas.
Before you get the chance to cast the spell, I was actually planning on tackling you. So I don't know.
I only need my voice, man, to hit you with
That's
sleep.
true.
Yep.
That's true.
And you didn't raise your voice, so I'm casting sleep.
He did say he
I'm
was going to do it
casting sleep
first.
on him. That is a 5d8 to put you unconscious.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're probably gonna.
Hey, we don't
It's
know.
probably gonna work.
Yeah, no, definitely 100%. 24.
That does not.
No, it
How much
doesn't.
how much HP do you have?
26.
Snaps. Good
Yeah, I just kind of
stuff.
phase it off. I'd get up and I just grab you and
What
pick you up.
2 ones? Are you kidding me? Fuck.
I pick you up and I go, I shrug it off and I go, now we're even. But I knew you would lie to me. You constantly are hiding behind your lies. It's time to tell the
Wait,
truth, Isaac.
Wait, are you grappling me too? Are you trying to grapple me? Because I will try to get off
Yeah,
of
you
that.
can try to get off of it, but I'm yelling at you
Yeah,
now at this point. I still say what I say as I try to grab you.
yeah. You want to roll your athletics and I'll roll acrobatics? Because you're trying to attack me,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
25.
Shit, I gotta roll a natural 20 to beat this. Wait, can I silver bounce it? Hold on, I shouldn't do that. That's not fair. That's not fair. Oh, damn, rip! I was one off.
Yeah, I feel you scrambling and I just grab you and I pick you up and I say, enough with the
Holy
lies, Isaac. Be honest with us. I know you're scared. We all are. But you have us.
Pretty much
We'll
everybody in
help
the
you.
camp
We'll help
hears
your
this.
family. Don't listen to Phobos. You don't have to go anywhere. And if you go, I'll follow. And I'll force the others to come along.
Listen, we have two separate paths that we want to continue on. I don't want to
We
even
have
go to
so much
South
to
Thunder.
do. We haven't even started. We're close to South Thunda, but Validus is scared to go there. So who knows if we even want to go there now? And your family is important to you.
We could all hear them yelling, right?
We
Yeah, you
still
can
have a
now hear us
chance.
now.
We
Yeah, you
still
can hear
have
us
plenty of
normally
time.
yelling at each other.
We're not
The Guardian
turning
is
around.
safe.
We already
Fuck
came
off,
this far.
Validus. Isaac yells
Yeah, no, I
over
yell at
off
Validus
his
to shut
shoulder.
up. And I turn
Validus.
back to Isaac and I say, and I kind of put him down, but I'm still holding on to his front of his shirt so he doesn't scurry off. And I just look you deep in the eyes and I just go, please, just give us a chance to help before you just run off. Don't listen to her.
I ain't listening to her. It's my choice. As he's sort of like trying to like grabs your arm, trying to like struggle free.
Yes, and it's my choice to help you.
And then they kissed.
And then they kissed. I'm just kidding.
Anastasia's thoughts get broadcast across the camp.
Because we can all hear her. Because we can
when-
all hear her.
after I say that, I'll just let the silence kind of hang for a bit, and then I let you go and I say, I'm sorry for prying, but I knew you would hide it. But you can trust us. Make the oath to Anastasia. Be a party with us. We'll do what we can to help you. I swear it.
Like Valor said, we're not changing direction.
Fuck
Just because
Validus. He was
one
wrong about
person.
Derringer. He almost got us killed. We don't have to listen to him. And the party can take a vote. His grumbly ass can stay here for all we care. He's strong enough. Isn't that right, Validus? Or are you going to act the fool again and not protect the princess? Because I'm sure if we convince the princess to come with us, your sorry ass is going to follow us. Isn't that right?
We're not changing direction because we can't. Because
Who
I
says?
can't.
Or will crawl out of their blanket tunnel at this point. Guys, can we not argue for tonight? I'm okay with us turning around and not going to South Unda. So
Anastasia.
Beverly raises her hand. I agree.
Anastasia, who is looking very nervous, kind of looks around at everybody and says, let's talk about this in the morning. Everybody's tired. I'll decide in the morning, okay? We've all had time to think and sleep.
Fine. And I let go of Isaac and I'll take first watch. And I kind of walk like 20 feet away and just kind of look off into the distance.
or will retreat to their blanket tunnel to start sleeping again.
I'm going to take my sword out and stick it in the ground and just kind of rest my body against it.
Kind of sitting with Anastasia, trying to keep this quiet for everyone else. I won't stop people from listening in if they really want to. Just kind of look to her quietly, very quietly. We can't turn around. I don't If we turn around now, I don't think I'm gonna make it. This whole thing has drawn a lot of blood out of me.
The princess looks to the ground. Validus, ask a question.
Always.
Why does it seem like the party got along better when I couldn't talk? They couldn't hear me. It's like every time I open my mouth, I make things worse. He smiles
That's
at
not
you.
how it is. That's not how it is, Anastasia. Everyone is divided. We're in uncertain times.
Right.
But I'll tell you what is certain. Before I go, sooner, later, I don't know. But before that happens, I'm getting you as much out of this bullshit as I can. Which is why we can't stop.
She nods. Okay. And the princess will lay down and turn over. Well, that being said, I think it's time for everybody to take a long rest. Arthas,
Yes.
go ahead and don't do your level up yet. Everybody else, go ahead and give me a. Might have to take like a 10-minute break. For right now, let's ask this. Arthas is doing first watch. Isaac is doing last watch. Who's doing second and third?
Can I ask the princess to stay up with me for last watch too?
Well,
I really will stay up for second.
she's
I'll
up
take mine.
always. So.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
she's always up.
Yeah. I'll just interact with her later then.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, everybody, try and do your levels up real fast if you can.
Okay. Just. Yeah, right.
Uh,
6.
remember, if you
4.
Arthas, while they're all doing their level ups, can you give me a perception check? Keep watch.
Certainly. It's really bad. I'm a blind bitch. Yep, figured. That's a 5.
You can't get the images of Phobos out of your head, of what she said to Isaac, of constant meddling. But what intrigues you more, what probably takes up more of your mind space, is the fact that she didn't ask Isaac to kill the princess. Why is he the only one? Thankfully, nothing eventful happens during the course of your watch.
While I'm watching, I'm also gonna just look up to the sky and just kind of like speak kind of like to Fulmine, just like, am I wrong? What do I need to do? I don't want him to leave, but I know that I can't stop him. And I need to stay for the princess's sake. I hate feeling like this. I wish I could just be in 2 places at once or have the power to change things.
Arthas, roll me a religion with advantage.
Oh god, this is fucking bad too.
By the way, I
Or
would
a
like to say,
D100 of
Italy,
your
nice
choice.
roll. Nice
I
roll.
got a 14. I'll try a D100. I mean, I don't really know.
Everly rolled max on her HP again.
Damn.
D100? I'll see.
Oh, Emily.
Ever-
Fighting
How much
wizard?
health? Damn.
D100 was 48, and the other thing was 14. The religion was 14.
Well, since you rolled it first, we'll go with the religion.
Yeah.
Everly, chunkiest wizard alive.
Fuck, she is really
She's
good
built
right
to
now.
survive.
Dude, how are you rolling so good for health?
So good.
I don't know.
Watch me roll a fucking one. Like,
I wanna, do we re-roll ones? I can't remember if we did.
oh yeah, I think so.
Despite the fact that you're in a desert, you see off in the distance, or rather you hear, as static rises into the sky, as if in response to your plea, you hear the rumbling of thunder. And you swear for just a second, and as the camera pulls away to Arthas's arm, there is just the slightest, briefest crackle of lightning that moves from his hand up to his elbow. It's a strange sensation, but it passes quickly. And there is silence afterwards. That is the end of your watch.
Very nice. I shall take a long rest.
Everly. Are you good with your level up, or do you need a little more time?
I am good.
Okay. Got your new spells picked out and all that?
You are not good.
Yes, I just finished.
Okay.
You are not good.
All right. After your watch, remember to choose what spells you want for the day.
Mhm.
Everly, as you are woken up, roll me a very grumpy perception check,
Okay.
because you are still very tired.
Real quick, DM, I just roll a hit dice, right, for my health boost?
That's
Yeah,
funny.
a D.
Damn, that's 20!
Yeah, a D10 for you, Arthas.
D10, cool.
If you get a 1, you can take a 5 instead.
Alright.
Yeah. You take the average.
I got so low, dude. Fuck me.
What'd you roll? What'd you roll? Did you roll a 2?
A 3. I'm not good. It's a D10 and I keep rolling below 5.
Rest in peace. Only 5 on ones, buddy.
Yeah, it's alright though. Character building.
Don't worry.
All right, natural 20.
I'll really love it. Let's go. Damn. Rolled max on hit points, rolled max on perception.
Everly opens their third eye.
Unlocks the chakra.
All right, Everly, you gain domain expansion. Anyway,
God do.
the natural 20. I'm gonna roll a D100 for the funsies.
All the funsies. Yeah.
Damn. Okay. As you
By the way,
kind.
Star is awake too and is sitting on top of Isaac.
As you're sitting there upon a flat rock, desperately fighting through your drowsiness.
Elbows are on her knees. She's just like holding her head up.
I'm gonna roll, see if he can beat you. Nope. Well, it's a natural 20, so there was pretty much no beating you.
The only way to beat him was to roll a natural 20. They did not.
As you're fighting so desperately to stay awake for just 2 hours. God, you forgot how hard it was to sleep and not trance. you begin to hear the sounds of some kind of buckles jangling as boots hit the sandy stone as you hear someone approach the camp.
Everly will stand up and look towards where the sound's coming from.
Seems to be the way you came from, toward heading from Norfera to South Thunder. You see, first you see like the legs, a familiar pair of black boots, and a familiar collapsible tool at his side. You watch as the mutt emerges from the darkness,
No.
a grin on his face, and a smattering of blood on his cheek. And as he steps forward, he puts a finger to his lips.
Everly kind of like rolls her eyes and shakes her head. She looks around at the party. She just like starts stepping forward and she whispers, "What are you doing here?"
Trying to remember how I did his voice. I think it hurt. That's a good sign.
Very gruff. Yeah, it was a very gruff type of tone. I think you
Yes,
said
it
it hurt
was.
your voice. It hurt your voice, I think. I think you said.
Calm down there, Peach Fuzz. I'm just passing through.
Oh my god, he's so hot. Oh.
I know.
What's the matter? Last I checked, he didn't like the name Sakura, so I gotta shake it up a bit. What, the Peach Fuzz too good for you? I'll think of something better. What happened to all of you? Looks like you all been through hell and back.
She kind of has her eyes like narrowed at the nicknames, and she kind of just like brushes it off, and she just shakes her head. You could say that. We've been through a lot. We just survived a pretty nasty fight.
Hate to tell you this, but you're heading to South Thunder, or worse, Olympia. Fights are only gonna get tougher than what you faced here, so try to enjoy some peace and quiet while you can. Oh, and if an annoying little gnat happens to buzz through here, tell her you didn't see me, would you?
She just shakes her head. You're gonna give that poor woman a heart attack one of these days.
I know, wouldn't it? Can't just happen already. And he'll try to step past you. Uh, Go ahead.
I was just gonna say she lets him, but she does say under her breath after a big sigh, "Be safe out there."
As he's gingerly stepping around the sleeping party members, he does stop. I'll like look back at you as he's like, he has like 1 foot right next to Validus's head. He'll kind of like half turn back towards you and say, "Oh, and by the way, Peach Fuzz, don't think we're gonna sit down to take the disrespect lightly you showed us. We'll give you a couple weeks, rest up and all that, and I'm coming for the girl." and he'll proceed through camp.
Oh. He's worse than
Uh,
Derringer.
She looks over her shoulder and just kind of like narrows her eyes. It just says, "You have to get through me first, asshole."
Though you're sure he couldn't have possibly heard you, as if in response, as he sinks back into the darkness beyond your firelight, you watch as he raises a hand in, like, as if to wave goodbye. Besides that, however,
She lets out.
Mhm.
Yeah, she lets out a drowned out sigh. Just goes back and sits down.
other than that, your watch goes without any problems and no very upset Lucille's stomping through your camp.
That poor girl.
All right. Validus,
Yes.
are you all set with your level up?
I believe so, yes. Rolled HP, got a 6, added it.
Oh
I,
yeah.
I don't get pick any new spells, just get an extra spell slot.
Hell yeah. Good.
Roll me perception as it is your turn for watch.
All right. 17.
As you look around, nothing happens. It is a pretty much wholly uneventful watch. The only notable thing is just how cold it starts to get, and how thankful you are that Anastasia managed to start this fire. And you can't help. So, sorry,
Mhm.
go ahead.
No, you first.
Whether you agree with them or not, Derringer's words continue to ring in your ears. All throughout
Which
your
one
watch.
specifically? Which one
Cowardice,
specifically?
honor, that stuff's for losers, or for those who want to lose.
He sits like on a rock, slightly away from camp, just holding the dagger around his neck, staring at it longingly. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Isaac,
Mm-hmm.
you were woken up by Validus. Validus, how do you wake Isaac up?
I stand over him for a few seconds. If that doesn't wake him up, are you dead?
If you're standing over me, Sarah's just staring at you because they're sitting on top of me. So,
He will
and then
gently
they
like
sort of,
pick
yeah,
up
they sort of
Star
like,
and just
sort
move it off of Isaac's chest.
That was Star.
of,
Just
Star
kidding.
makes a love noise. Makes a love noise,
Why are you
bark.
Star's
barking?
confused from their time as a bird, okay?
Star misses
Yeah,
Onion already.
Aw.
I would have told Star as well. I would have told Star before I went to sleep. So. Oh, hello.
You still want to take the next watch, right?
Yeah. And Isaac will sit up.
Your time to shine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, you know the drill. Don't stab me in my sleep. Shout if you need anything.
Right. Right.
And then tomorrow, back on the road.
Mm-hmm.
He'll like, in the most awkward way possible, like pat Isaac's shoulder, and then stumble off back to bed. Like a hang it in there kind of pat, you know?
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Isaac, you get up.
Yes.
What do you do?
Yeah. Isaac will poof star back to his shoulder, and he'll just look a bunch over the group, and he'll just walk over to where the princess is, sort of by the fire. I'm assuming.
Yeah, by now it's kind of
Look.
dying out. There's no wood left to fuel it.
Mhm. I just-
Princess
he sort
slowly
of,
pulls herself up and looks at you.
hey, listen, I really want to be here and help you with the journey to save
She puts a hand up
Teostra. And he sort
and she stands up and motions for you to follow her as she tiptoe through camp and walks a ways away from it.
Isaac will grab his rucksack and he will follow the princess.
When you are a good 60 feet away from the camp, well, let me like good 30, 40 feet away from the camp, she'll stop and turn to you with a sad look on her face. You're gonna leave, aren't you?
They're too important to me to ignore anymore. I can't stay. He sort of looks a little bit sad when he says that to the princess as well. But I don't want them to stop on their trip. We're already in South Under. There's no reason for them to turn around as well.
It's okay. As she approaches you, Isaac, you feel your heart rate begin to raise.
Mm-hmm.
Despite her kind words, for some reason, the princess scares you in this moment as she says, "It's okay. Go on. I won't. I'll tell them. I don't know. I'll tell them you got taken in the middle of the night by some kind of big bird monster or something."
You don't need to be all elaborate, princess. Just say that I live.
Shakes her head.
Um, as I'm talking to her, can I make an insight check to see if this is the princess?
Like the
But this is like
princess.
actually the princess talking to me.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Fuck, Isaac, god damn it. 6.
As far as you can tell, this is the princess talking to you, yes. If I say you
As much
just
as I would.
left, you know Validus is gonna fucking
Mhm.
tear across the sands, going after you. Arthas and
I don't know
Lorien
about
too.
I don't know about Valus. He doesn't seem to really care about me too much. He sort of smiles when he's saying that.
I think Validus cares too much sometimes. And that's a problem. I think it's something we can't. If I were to hate Validus for caring too much, that means I'd have to hate you too for caring about your family. I'm not going to do that.
Uh, and he sort of, yeah, he sort of stiffens up a little bit. And he says, well, in any case, can you. And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a note that he read up. And he says, can you give this to Office for me?
She very gingerly takes it.
And if Validus brands me a deserter, then wants to kill me later, tell him I welcome it. And he sort of like gets a little bit teary eyed.
She nods sadly.
I won't say goodbye because that's very sad. So I'll just say, see you around, Princess.
Yeah. See you later.
And Isaac will walk past the princess.
Isaac,
Mm-hmm.
as you walk past the princess, you gain a second stage of madness.
Yeah.
And as you walk past into back towards Norfera, into the direction of the UDF, where your mother
Yep.
is heading herself, putting herself in grave danger. You march on, determined to save her. But before you can make it too far, you hear, Isaac!
Isaac stops and slowly turns around.
You see, forcing the most intense fake smile as she cries the fattest, most hell, like desperately trying to hold them back, but the most, just the most tears running down her face, but with the most, forcing the biggest smile. You see Anastasia as a tiefling once again, as she calls out to you. Thank you. Thank you for being my friend. Look.
Isaac will reach a hand to his sword. He'll pull out his sword and he'll motion a salute and he'll say, thank you for allowing me to serve you for so long.
You have one order left. Don't die. No matter what.
He smiles and he says, I promise I won't. For you, princess. And he finishes the salute and sheaths his sword and turns around and keeps walking.
And as you walk away, I'm sorry, Isaac, but I'm going to remove your portrait from the group of PNGs.
Yep.
As Isaac leaves the party. And though it is a bit early, unfortunately there's no better time than now to end the session there. Thank you everybody for showing up today. We hope to see you next week. Let's
I'm
find
fucking sad.
somebody to raid, shall we?
We all got madness. Isaac left. We lost to Derringer. Derringer's depressed. Onion's gone.
You want me to make it sadder? I think Isaac would have left Star, like sort of just staring where he saluted until he got 1,000 feet, and then Star vanished as well. Back to Isaac.
God damn it.
Remember, remember when this was a funny, happy campaign about a princess and a wedding? I do. I remember that.
It was always going to become something darker.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you all next week. Whatever that may bring.